Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds and 10 to 5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to check. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos. Some of the videos in the All-Stars will too. And priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more. So here's where you're going to get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, man. We're going to be cooking clear water duck. This rare breed of clear water duck today. After Keith Thurman did a PBC interview. Shout out to MMA Sports Talk for getting it. Shout out to Aki for screen recording it. Went back and found it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best way to help the stream out right now. Hit all notifications next to the subscribe button, or hit the bell icon button, subscribe button, hit all notifications. Increase your chance of getting notifications. And they announced on Boxing Scene around an hour ago, Thurman Barrios PBC Fox Sports pay-per-view will cost $74.95. Okay. About to cook Keith, gonna talk some. I heard Rolly and Stanky Tanky is next after, you know, Calvin Ford said they waiting on Lomachenko, waiting on to go to fight Lomachenko. Talk a little bit about that. Ricky 245 salute. New York if you in the house. Boogie down if you in the house. My ODB voice. Shout out to Ricky. So then we talk about Canelo. Let's start off with Canelo. A lot of people mad Canelo can do what he want to do. There's been a lot of rumors that Canelo Alvarez could be fighting somebody that the boxing purists don't like. Some people thinking MMA Kareem Usman. Some people thinking, I heard it might be Anthony Durrell. Charlo might have to wait. I mean, it is what it is. Canelo can literally, Kobe 2K fan salute, Canelo can literally do what the fuck Canelo want to do. And if we're going to continue to complain about who Canelo fights, when Canelo fights, or how Canelo fights, then why do you care? Honestly, why do you care at this point? If you say all his fights are fixed, hold on, shit playing in the background. Give me a minute. If you're gonna say his fights are fixed, if you're gonna complain about this, that, and the third, well, don't watch him. You know, if you're gonna complain and watch, don't watch it. Just straight up and down. It's just how it should be, man. And like I said, if he want to fight Kareem Usman, he the most active fighter. He the fighter that just won undisputed. You know, even though obviously you know it's a little bit of something there about Benavidez, but anybody put a gun in Benavidez's head and say don't make the weight. All right, if you want to fight Joe Smith Jr., you can fight Joe Smith Jr. If you want to fight Better BF, you can fight Better BF. Canelo can legitimately do what the fuck Canelo want to do, literally. Now, did he earn that right? I mean, it's subjective. I don't think he did enough to earn the right to get to the position that he is. Yeah, he lost to Floyd Mayweather, but Canelo literally can do what Canelo wants to do. Literally. And if you got a problem with it, don't watch it. Got a problem with it, don't vlog about it. Got a problem with it, don't write about it. Got a problem with it, don't pay to see it. Got a problem with it, don't steal to see it. You know? And when you stop paying attention, when you stop talking about it, when you stop watching it, then he might give you a little bit of what you want. Seriously. Canelo literally can do what Canelo chooses to do in this boxing game. You know, that's his birthright, via being from Mexico, via being having an Irish look, via being able to fight. That's whatever he did. Did he fail a two-pad test? Absolutely. He can do what he want to do. And as soon as you stop complaining and watching, then maybe we might get some different results. I'm guilty of it, but he could do whatever he wants to. Watching and talking about it is a big thing about it too. Don't talk about him. If he fight Kareem Usman next, don't talk about it. You know what the winner. You know whoever fight Canelo, you know who gonna win, unless they knock him out. If you fight Charlo and you want to support it, support it. If you feel like he's gonna shice Charlo, but you know he shiced a few fighters on the scorecards, and the fans always come back and watch. That's why boxing treat us the way we do. They treat us like $2 hoes. Ken might be fight with Triple G fighting April 2nd. So I mean he already locked in versus Murata. Clint Salute, I don't care if Canelo fight anymore. Fight more than anybody anyway. So yeah, it don't even matter. He can do whatever he want to do. He fight Usman, he fight Conor McGregor, Jake Paul name been thrown out there. He fight those guys. So I wouldn't mind seeing him smash Jake Paul though. I sure wouldn't. I wouldn't mind him sending Jake Paul to the upper room. Why not? You know, but Jake Paul make more money than him, so why would Jake Paul risk it? At least he made more guaranteed money than him in boxing. Why would Jake Paul continue to risk? But this dude can do what he want to do. He won every belt. He doing what other fighters ain't doing. He fighting better opposition for the most part than everybody else. Probably not named Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, but those are heavyweights. Who else doing what he doing? The new weight people don't really watch the smaller weight classes. Josh Taylor, he don't have the biggest names at 140 yet. If he beat Terence Crawford, then we could talk about it. Jermell Charlo, he doing it good, but he failed in his quest to become undisputed. So, I mean, we can keep going up and down the list. Who doing what he doing? Better BF. He ain't even got 3 belts together. Him and Joe Smith Jr. on the same side of the street. 160 is constipated. Triple G don't want to fight nobody. Murata don't want to fight nobody. Andrade be trying to fight people. Jamal don't want to fight nobody. You know, Gervonta Davis, hell of a fighter, hell of a skill set, but guess what? Don't want to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd say, I don't understand why I hate Gervonta through me. Why is everything got to be me? My. Nobody hate Gervonta because of no punk ass Floyd Mayweather. Excuse my French. Nobody hate because the way you moving him and he talk all this big game and don't fight nobody. Him and Ryan Garcia ain't too different. The only difference you think Ryan Garcia could be Jose Pedraza? I think he could. That's the only difference. Is Tank won real belt and the other ones was stolen from people and given to Tank. They mirror each other. You know what I'm saying? They really do. They do the same thing. They talk a big game, but don't fight a big game. Don't fight the big guys. You know what I'm saying? Do all this talking, but ain't nobody throwing hands. You know, that's what I'm saying. And then they, you know, finish on Canelo, then I'll move on, make this very quick. But yeah, I don't care what he do at this point. If he lose, then okay, cool. I care less about Canelo fight stream. Do you see? Yeah, I'm getting there. Say if he sacrifices Jake Paul, the Canelo fine by me. Well, yeah, fine. I tune in if he baptized Jake Paul by fire for sure. I tune into that. You know, I might even tune in and watch him fight Kareem Usman. Not because of him. I've watched because I like Kareem Usman. But Usman shouldn't cross the street. And if he fight Anthony Durrell, it should be on regular TV, right? Can you imagine it? Canelo on free TV, not only in Mexico, but in the United States? That'd be huge. I understand the angle fighting Anthony Durrell. People say he fought all these tough fights, he deserved a tune-up. Well, shit, he just fought white boys. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant, Billy Joe, Callum Smith. He fought a Turkish in there. Shout out to Ivan Unerman, the great nation of Turkey. Rocky Fielding, Danny Jacobs. I mean, come on. You know, the hell you need a break for? Because you fought 3 times in 12 months. Sugar Ray Robinson, man, come on, for like 12, 15 times in a month. Chavez had to fight like 10 times in a year, you know, get to 90 plus fights. So trying to hear that, bro, with all the new technology and new athletic gear and all the soles and all the high-tech gloves and all the chiropractic medicine that they got, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing, you know, about fighting 3 or 4 times a year. We talking about 3 or 4 times a year is active, and these dudes at 1 or 2 times a year. But like I said, man, I ain't mad at them, bro. Because a lot of people out here, man, a lot of these guys out here, man, they take the easy route every day in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas at the job, a lot of you women at the job, you know, seeing one of your co-workers struggling, y'all hiding in the bathroom instead of helping everybody getting out at once. You feel me? You know, a lot of times y'all watch y'all baby mother struggle with these kids. You know what I'm saying? You can take them for a week, you can help her out, y'all don't. It's the reason why baby mamas be acting the way they act, because these niggas don't be telling the whole story. I believe a baby mama before I believe a baby daddy. Some of you niggas take the easy route every day. And I'm guilty of it sometimes too. You know, sometimes, you know, straight up and down, but I don't do no whole shit like some of you dudes be doing. Then get mad when somebody else want to come around and help your baby mom out. Then you want to pop back up like you Lamar from BMF. Make sure the thumbs up button, share the video. Man, niggas got like 4 thumbs up, man. Like I said before, it is what it is. Bernardo, salute. So you can do whatever you want to do at this point. Is it going to change your mind if he fight better BF? It's damn if he do, damn if he don't. He beat up better BF. Niggas going to say better BF rolled over. He beat up Joe Smith Jr. People still say Joe Smith rolled over. Jamal Charlo, people going to say he rolled over. He created that. Nobody else in boxing created that. Nobody else in boxing created that he get the benefit on the scorecards. He did. He built his own grave, and he got to live with it. And believe me, he go to sleep with that shit on his mind. He know he ain't no real fighter. These dudes got egos just like me and you. These dudes got pride. Well, maybe some of these dudes don't. He ain't fighting niggas for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't beating dudes how they come. He putting stipulations because of Floyd put stipulations on him. It's the only reason why. If Floyd beat him straight up at 54, would Canelo be doing what he's doing now? I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say, not to this extent. Not to this extent. If he was a real one, he beating people ass, bro, man. Be the first person to give him credit. He beat these dudes how they come. But he ain't. Now everybody, even if he fight niggas straight up, even fight Charlo straight up, man, everybody in the back of their mind gonna say peds, refs, judges, commission, stacking. Even if most of the shit ain't true, if none of it's true, people still gonna have it in the back of their mind. You know what I'm saying? And his coach, man, like I said before, man, he's the mastermind behind all of this. You know, Canelo is his paycheck. So it don't matter then when you got the group of fighters who respect him too much because they don't want to lose a payday. You know, and they come how they fight. They approach him how they fight. And Demetrius Andrade, then Lara took the mic from him. Lara fought confident. Lara, a lot of people won that fight. Demetrius Andrade checked him. Whoop-de-whoop, you won the payday. Charlo being nice to the nigga. Only thing he said, we won't send him in. We won't send him in. Charlo trying to sweet talk his way into a payday. You know, the Charlo twins don't say nothing bad about Canelo Alvarez. For the most part, even though he was supposed to fight Jamel and he pulled the banana in the tailpipe on him. and fought James Kirkland. These niggas don't say how they pursue Canelo is how they fight. You know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs talking I'm beating with my African style. It wasn't. No, I'm about to blow this Brooklyn Brownsville fire. I'm about to come out here and impress him and see what he really about. He fought like he pursued the fight. And when you kissing the niggas buns or whatever you doing, pause. That's how they gonna come fight. Motherfucker, they sweet talking themselves into a payday. It's like dirty macking, nigga. That's basically what it is. Dirty macking. Telling the fans you can beat them, but then making silent agreements with Canelo. Come on. He pick and choose exactly who we want. They know down to a science who it want. He said, I fight who Eddie Reynoso tells me I'm his warrior and all this, man. Like I said before, man, don't nobody want to be the face of a shit show. If you want to be the face of this era, go ahead. It is a declining, terrible era. Let a Mexican man be the face of the era. Because for one, these black fighters ain't about nothing. Which you about to get into shortly. These black fighters ain't about nothing. These dudes let Canelo go in there and bust on down their back. Jizz all over their careers. And they still lick it up, suck it up, spit it out, suck it up, and still kiss his funky butt. If you pay attention to the Terence Crawford thing, which I'm not about to segue into Terence Crawford, but if you segue into the Terence Crawford thing, you can see the hate coming a long way away, bro. When Gervonta Tank Davis kept saying how Terence Crawford pound for pound, Canelo pound for pound, how these niggas kiss Canelo ass but don't support Terence Crawford and kick him while he down. They been kicking Terence Crawford while he down. Terence Crawford ain't no lion. He ain't no lion. He ain't no lying white boy. He ain't no boy lying about his ethnic color. He ain't mixed. Or we all mixed with him, but y'all see what I'm saying. He ain't melodic. None of that. He's a proud black man who procreated with a black woman. And they supporting Canelo. I think Canelo is the best fighter in the world. And I cheeseburger. And I fight Rolly Nick, and my numbers go up. Nobody care about that. If you've been noticing, they've been disrespecting Terence Crawford a lot. It just ain't popping up. And then you got Ness and Bernie, man. Somebody sharing in the Discord, man. Ness, man, go ahead and get that dildo out that PB dildo out your butt, man. Why did Terence Crawford call PBC? You think he didn't call PBC, you dummy? Did you not see Tim Smith say they was negotiating, dummy? Get out of here, man. Snitch boy. Boy, I'm calling that boy Rico for the Rico charge. Rico, that's what we calling him, Rico boy. I turn that shit right on off for a minute, man. Anytime Bernie is being calm, that's just let you know he got some stuff he ain't even really supposed to say. Rico boy. Then he turned on Wilder. I ain't mad at him. I mean, everybody got an opinion. Just use Wilder, win the Wilder camp, finesse Wilder. It is what it is. At least the LDBC sank with the tank. You gotta watch out for dudes, like Ness, Rico. They always trying to, I was just talking about Terence Crawford. They always trying to be black when it's convenient. But when we really fighting for something, man, or the cause really go down like Wilder left, I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? I'm Dominican. I know black what? Black Dominican, no black American. Like real talk. It is what it is, man. We got to get our stuff together. But apparently I got somebody hit me up earlier, said Tank is going to fight Rolly, which we already knew how this go. We knew how the game go. You know what I'm saying? They know they was going to visit this fight. Rolly going to get his shot. Rolly going to get a payday. Rolly. This, that, and the third. I ain't mad at it, bro. But Calvin Ford talking about they waiting on the word. I'm paraphrasing. To get Lomachenko. If you want to fight Lomachenko when he had a belt, why would you fight him when he ain't got a belt? Unless Lomachenko go get undisputed. Come on, man. Like I said before, man, nobody want to see this bull crap. And only reason I like to see this, man, if Rolly get a payday, because he got railroaded. Now it's a built-in story about Rolly. You know what I'm saying? And they railroaded Rolly for whatever reason it was. Only he know. Only he know why he was railroaded. Or they did that. But we knew Tank. They don't care about no numbers at PBC. And they gonna wait till they pick the wrong guy and somebody gonna ring my bell. Somebody gonna ring his bell. You know? Somebody gonna be named Ricardo, Manuel, Juarez, and just gonna come up and ring Tank bell. Seen it so many times, bro. He not being challenged, dude. You think after them numbers they get in there with a real opponent? You know, Devin Haney, George Camboso. Floyd can put the money up and have it over here. How Floyd be going to Dubai and ain't got no connections? Eddie go to Dubai with a briefcase and come out with hella connections. Ask yourself that for the moment. Oh, Tank's a star. Y'all hating on Tank because of me. Like, bro, nobody even care. You irrelevant, bro. At the end of the day, when you ain't boxing, bro, you a 5'5" nobody. Cause you rich, nobody care you rich. I ain't that dude from Dubai who got on his hands and knees and started praising you. Cause you Floyd Mayweather, bro. Get out of here, man. To make you feel taller. To make you feel taller. Cause you think you're bigger. But to me, you ain't nothing but a ain't worth the food stamp. And I heard at PBC they taking your checks and paying you in food stamps. You better follow our direction before you get pumped with the Smith and Weston. Come on, man. Come on. Follow General Sergeant Al directions, bro. For a poop. You know, taking your checks, boy. Taking your checks, taking your meal plan, man. I'd rather be talking this shit. I'd rather be watching the 3rd episodes of Peacemaker. I ain't gonna lie. The passion ain't in it today. I'm talking about the same shit, getting the same support. You know what I'm saying? All the same stuff, bro. I really think about really rebranding and coming back later doing something else. But we gonna thug it out. We ain't gonna complain. We here now. It's the same thing every day. No matter, if they number 65,000 or 65 million, they moving the way they move. And at the end of the day, it's just win. When we stop caring is when you gonna hear you know what I'm saying? When they gonna hit bankruptcy. So I don't treat them. I see them in Vegas. I treat these niggas like nothing, bro. When I see them in the street, they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. With a fake belt on the table. Look at that fake belt. Neither one of these champions. They not champions. They ain't chunky noodle soup, Donovan Knapp champions. They ain't no champs. One fighter who ain't never made over 200K up there with fox fur on. How that's a mink? How that's a mink? He ain't never made over 200K. I know his highest payday. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one getting allegedly, according to Leon Muhammad, getting finessed by Al Heyman. Come on. Neither one of these chumps gonna make the most money come fight night. And Issa Cruz and Tank didn't make the most money when they fought. I can bet that. I know for a fact they ain't make the most when they fought. And they complained about Bob Arum making more money than the fighters, and they doing the same thing. Boxing is gonna continue to circulate or perpetuate the same jump. Would you rather get pimped by Bob or pimped by another brother? That's what they doing to their fighters. They pimping them like Bob. How you gonna talk down on Bob and become and not change and not break the cycle, bro? That's my biggest thing with Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. How you gonna suffer? How you gonna know what it's like to be poor, suffer, claw, scratch, and then become rich and forget where you came from? Excuse me. How? 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 How you gonna forget where you came from, bro? You know what I'm saying? Floyd basically is the black Bob Arum. I guarantee you, bro. If you look at their paperwork, if it wasn't no non-disclosure agreement, they getting pimped by Al and by. I'd rather get pimped by the white man than another brother. You know what I'm saying? It's worse than when Shaka Zulu clapped his own brother. I'd rather get pimped by the other than my own brother, bro. Come on. Shout out to Jordan Rich, appreciate being a member. He said, I never seen a bigger fighters play on the backfield and be scared to come forward. Truth. Talking about Canelo. Ryan Garcia, Tevin Farmer neck. I don't know. I watch it, but I ain't paying for it. I like chicken nuggets, a little buffalo sauce with my ranch. Eastside League Sheets to salute. He said, I couldn't even finish watching this video with Bernie. Ness is goofy. Been goofy. What would you expect from a... And when Bernie don't have the passion in his voice, bro, that's how you know something. He was yelling at Blue Blood, man. It's becoming tiring. It's becoming a bold, repetitive narrative. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I love the poorly educated.
That's what he is. Boy got a PBC. He might as well, that deal that they threw out there at the Buffalo game versus New England, they might as well duct tape that boy to Ness head. Care about none of that. He's foo-foo. He know he foo-foo. That's why he can never keep no co-host, man, because he trash, bro. He know what he be doing, bro. He don't want to pay them niggas no way. So he don't want Kofi, so y'all can subscribe to Kofi Universe. He know what he be doing, bro. That's why he got a nigga name that be up there casual boxing fan. I knew it was time for me to roll out, bro. When Vic, Beeb, and them stopped being on there, that's when I stopped watching, bro. He was the casual boxing fan up there. Tank be wearing Canelo gloves made home. Fact, that's how you got to do it, though. That's like, man, you playing Michael Jordan. You going to wear Jordan shoes? Nah. But that's the old school way of thinking. These young cats don't think like that, bro. They don't think nothing wrong with it, bro. These dudes so confused, man. We should just eliminate this generation, bro. Real talk. Salute to everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. Share the content on all social media platforms. Kofi Universe. Salute. CJ about to retire. Come back like, I ain't coming. But once I go on for boxing, bro, I may not come back like Carcino. Man, Carcino, I may not even talk it at all, bro. If I do talk it, I come on one of the brother channels and talk. But no, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. See, I don't see how you still do this. Me neither, bro. I'm just programmed. It's just become part of the routine, bro. It become part of the routine. Someday I gotta switch. They got me locked up. He said Kyler Murray. Nah, he ain't got no coach, bro. He don't have no coach, man. You can't win in this league and a team playing two high safeties. You don't run the ball, bro. They need the coach. Spencer Thurman have a bag full of we gonna get the Frank. We got to get the Frankie boy. Bernie mentally checked out at this point. I'm at that point. Yeah. He found out that he talking to a brick wall. That's what we talking to, bro. About Tank, about Canelo. These fans ain't no different, bro. How many people keep it consistent on all levels? Unless it's like a family member or some shit like that. A cousin, a mama. I understand you riding for your brother like that, a cousin like that. But okay. I know where to put you at. You see what I'm saying? I understand. I'm from Baltimore. Take my cousin. Cool. I mean, fanatic with a probable cause. You know, and I ain't paying for this. If I did pay for this, it'll be for Rolly, bro. It'll be for Rolly for what they put him through. Real talk. Hope Rolly knock his ass out, man. Not because of Tank, but for what that mean. Tank could have been on it too. But I mean, it is what it is. We knew this fight was coming next, and tired of beating the dead horse dead. We'll be abusing it at this time. You know, they said they want to fight. The Cowboys said they're ready for Lomachenko. That ain't never happening, bro. The music streams be on point. Yeah, they do, man. I should stick with them. You can't retire, bro. I'm good, man. I'm gonna be joining the manosphere on your ass. Shit, I might come in a boy like Derek Jackson and start taking up for the sisters and get 1 million, 100,000, 500,000 subs. I might, some Derek Jackson shit, bro. Why not? It ain't cooning. Shit. Just be a little bit of dirty Mackie, like Kwame Brown say, man. I might get my little turtleneck together, give me a couple 3-piece suits, and you know what I'm saying? Give me some tuxedos or some shit, man. Buy me a few nice little suits. So all I gotta do is wear the top. I ain't getting a bitch stand up. I gotta do a couple blazers, you know what I'm saying? A little vest that go on there like I'm getting married. All I gotta do is that. And say, hey, brother, you say you want this sister. So if you really want her, you would take her. you will on the first date, you would pay for little Mook Mook, you would pay for little Tyreek, you would play for little Brianna, and you would take them all to Jay Alexander's, my brother. If you really want this woman, not only do you gotta love her with your heart, but you gotta love her with your cash. Fill her groceries, fill her house full of groceries. Man, they gotta be rich, man. Hell yeah, I might even do that shit, man. Hell yeah. Shit, and I'll get buku punani on y'all ass. They gotta be swimming. I'll be swimming in women, man. I'll be having angry men beef. I don't even be beefing with them niggas. I just be playing the game. Like Tommy Selden Mario. That's all he doing is playing the game. He just fumbled the ball. Like ILBTA, he had it. Nigga, some niggas just gonna fumble. Some niggas just gonna fumble, bro. That's it. Some of these dudes just gonna fumble. All you gotta do is just ride it, bro. I started doing that shit, man. Put me some Cardi's on for Thursday. Come back on Wednesday, do a show with some Ray-Bans on, nigga. Put the buffs on Friday. And on Sunday, come in on my Sunday best. Man, I'm telling y'all, let's go, man. I'll be tripping when I come on this bitch, bro. Fix my little area up downstairs again. Have a couple female guests come on. All right, man. I'm on grind. Hard Sports Nation. Might as well, Craig, man. Stimulate your mind. Because if you ain't talking dumb shit, if you talking real boxing shit, you don't get no views no way. These niggas just like these women, bro. Just like these women, bro. They just the same shit. If I'm just talking regular boxing like I am now, I don't get no support. But when I start talking about Keith and Keith this, Keith that, or Keith Duck Crawford and Crawford and Spence, nigga, my numbers go up. Man, I ain't doing that no more, bro. I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing when I really get time and shit kind of slow down, bro. I really am, bro. Really am, bro. I'm gonna be put a suit on or some shit, man. Shit, put my 5 Browns on, put my penny loafers on, put my Maury Gators on. Shit, man, F y'all, man, because y'all don't be paying. Women gonna spend that cash. Y'all niggas cheap. Hell yeah, I make my own shit. My favorite channels like C Boogie. Seen him this morning. I like Bernard Riley, Angry Man. I watch all them niggas, man. I don't watch all of them. I don't know all the channels, but sometimes I be watching that shit, man. Niggas talk about being homosexuals the other day. I don't know what it is to be a homosexual, but hey, if you could be a homosexual, I remember the comedian Ryan Davis was talking about it. If I could be a homosexual, why not? Shit. These niggas went to college and got degrees and talking about they was homosexuals. Shit. If my rent, look here, my rent was $5, bro, I'd be a homosexual too. I was just talking about that with somebody today, man. These women able to get in, man. They able to be crackheads and all types of shit. You know? And they always get the kid. Nigga, they women be talking down on y'all dudes. And they rent $5, nigga. My shit $600, $1,000, $1,200, depending where you live at. Your rent $5, man. And you got $300-$400 worth of food stamps. Bitch, of course you supposed to be balling. You feel me? Of course you supposed to be balling, bro. Shit, if you wasn't, boy, what you doing? Smoking crack in real life? Here I go, man. Hold on, my bad. Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
And so he's not on my hit list, as they would say. He can be on my hit list in the future when I've accomplished what I want to accomplish and I really solidify myself as the number one welterweight in the welterweight division.
Let's talk about one of those champions, Terence Crawford. Right now, the way that I'm seeing schedule-wise, he fought Porter in probably mid to late November. You're fighting first week of February. Let's say you're victorious over Barrios, everything goes according to plan, February 5th. Crawford doesn't have an opponent. Could that be next for Keith Thurman in the summertime if the opportunity was presented?
Well, I would have to say right now it doesn't seem like it's on the list. And I'll explain why.
Okay.
The reason is, my bad, a little.
I didn't hear.
Little dead phone. I got 20% to go.
Okay, so I'll go quickly, but just if you go ahead and give me your thoughts on Crawford.
I love the fight. I love facing these undefeated welterweight champions. I want the belts. But it might not have been announced you seem like you're a little unaware, but the WBC approached me for a weigh-in check. And I said, why is the WBC approaching me for a weigh-in check? I don't hold the WBC title. Mario Barrios doesn't hold the WBC title. They have no right to check my weight. Unless this fight, February 5th, is a title eliminator.
Oh.
Which I knew there was a small possibility of being on the books. So if it hasn't been fully announced, this is my way of announcing it. They can come at me if they want to stop checking my weight. You know, if they're going to do something else, they're going to do something else. But everything in boxing is done for a reason, and I know that the only reason why the WBC can request such a thing weeks prior to a fight, where's your weight, champ? And because this fight will be a 12-round title eliminator for the WBC. So whomever holds the WBC title later this year is most likely who Keith Thurman will be fighting. And I look forward to that challenge. I look forward to that opportunity. And then after that, we can talk about other champions.
Okay,
But you know, if they're going to do something for future, when I've accomplished what I want to accomplish and I really solidify myself as the number one welterweight in the welterweight division.
Let's talk about one of those champions, Terence Crawford. Right now, the weight that I'm seeing schedule-wise, you know, he fought Porter in probably mid to late November. You're fighting first week of February. Let's say you're victorious over Barrios. I mean, those according to plan, February 5th. Crawford doesn't have an opponent. Could that be next for Keith Thurman in the summertime if the opportunity was presented?
Well, I would have to say right now it doesn't seem like it's on the list. And I'll explain why.
Okay.
The reason is, my bad, little.
I didn't hear.
Little dead phone. I got 20% to go.
Okay, so I'll go quickly, but just if you go ahead and give me your thoughts on Crawford.
I love the fight. I love facing the undefeated welterweight champions. I want the belts. But it might not have been announced. You seem like you're a little unaware. But the WBC approached me for a weigh-in check. And I said, why is the WBC approaching me for a weigh-in check? I don't hold the WBC title. Mario Barrios doesn't hold the WBC title. They have no right to check my weight. Unless this fight, February 5th, is a title eliminator.
Oh.
Which I knew there was a small possibility of being on the books. So if it hasn't been fully announced, this is my way of announcing it. They can come at me if they want to stop checking my weight. You know, if they're going to do something else, they're going to do something else. But everything in boxing is done for a reason, and I know that the only reason why the WBC can request such a thing weeks prior to a fight, where's your weight, champ? And because this fight will be a 12-round title eliminator for the WBC. So whomever holds the WBC title later this year is most likely who Keith Thurman will be fighting. And I look forward to that. I look forward to that opportunity. And then after that, we can talk about other champions. But if something was to happen,
Yo, they never cease to amaze me. I'll let them continue.
politically, where I do not get to forcefully make the WBC champion face Keith Thurman, then obviously with the contract, with the great fight proposal, I'd be more than open to fighting Terence Crawford.
I got.
Man, hold on. If you Terence Crawford, bro, I'll just be like, you know what, bro? I would be thinking about doing a Fred from Barbershop Conversation and putting 1,000 on the nigga head. I would. I'd be thinking about 1,000 on the nigga head, bro. At this point, bro.
Yo,
at this point, they don't never cease to amaze me, bro.
Wait, you said he?
I didn't even know this.
You ain't hear that?
Man, one stack, bro.
One stack?
Bro.
You ain't hear that? You ain't hear that whole rebuttal though?
Yeah, burnt bacon.
Burnt bacon.
Bro, these dudes are like rodents, bro.
Yo,
they have no.
That man said, if I don't get it, then maybe with the proper proposal and the contract, then just maybe I'll.
Red fish, blue fish.
Nick, nack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Bruh, and that's what niggas like is the drama, bro. I'm not even surprised because let me shout out to Coach Malachi, man. He said it first. Him and Town Business said it first. They been called it weeks ago. I ain't really believe him, bro.
Nah, bro. I had an inclination, bro. I knew it. I knew
Good googly moogly.
this situation is oogly. Bro, this whole circus, bro, is now I see your frustration because this guy is really like it really this
But he called the nigga out, and Al probably called him like, "What is you doing, bro?"
Yeah, like what are you doing? Who told you to speak that way? Who told you you're allowed to do that?
Al told his ass, you better.
You cut out.
You break it up.
He did whatever he said. He was about to say the truth.
Yeah.
You good? We hear you now.
Hello.
We hear you now.
Oh man, what the hell?
We hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, I think he couldn't hear us.
But
Al say,
like you,
what is
CJ,
you doing?
like you said, CJ. Man, listen. I hope Thurman lose. I don't want to see him fight no more after that, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Barrios gonna be in that. You're gonna have Barrios and Earl, nigga. The Texas Showdown.
Jesus
the
Christ,
slammer and the jammer. Look, at this point, I'm gonna just
the
start
Texas rodeo.
AWE is way better than this, bro.
AEW
Facts. I watch it from time to time. Look, man, I be watching Claws and my girl. Claws is better than boxing, bro.
I could give you about 10 ideas that would be better than this bullshit. That I'm not even gonna call it bullshit.
Better than the whole 10 years of boxing that I seen. Sing 2, the movie I went to see it this weekend.
Hey, CJ, Kobe,
with the animals that be singing.
What up? So like you was saying, CJ, I bet you Al Heyman called him and was like, "This is what you better say. You better say you not fighting Crawford next." I bet he told him that shit. And remember, right after Crawford dispatched Sean Porter, Keith Thurman came out with a statement about, "I'll fight Terence Crawford."
Yeah,
the movie was scary enough. Wasn't rated R.
Al Heyman probably called him and said the same thing then. And the sad part is that the fans of the PBC fanboys, when we was, you remember going as kids, man, you go to a party, you might play, musical chairs or something. This is worse than that.
Facts.
This is musical chairs. Let me tell you
something. This is Duck Goose, nigga.
This is musical chairs where you down to one last chair, right? And you think the music about to shut off, and they just keep adding the chair in there. This is
you ain't lying.
And a person. It's like, when do I? And and you go doing musical chairs with two geriatric old people and one young person. You know he about to win. It's just like, nope. You got to
think about it, and the crowd don't even care. You know what I'm saying? They just sitting there, like people gonna still make a case for this, bro.
But wait, CJ,
and you know it's gonna be something too. Excuse me, when niggas that was talking stuff about Keith, now they gonna start supporting Keith all of a sudden.
CJ, just 2 weeks ago, when we was on here criticizing Yellow Belly, we was the ones that was the haters, and we the Bud fans talking about boycotting fights. But y'all want us to pay what you said the price of this bullshit was?
$74.95.
You want me to pay $74.95 to see this bullshit, and they gonna call it a title eliminator? First of all, neither one of these fools in their last fight fought for a WBC or held the WBC title.
Everybody, welcome in a timeout.
These was WBA fighters. These was both two former WBA. One was a real champion. The other one had a WBA trinket.
One got knocked out by a fucking featherweight. How about that?
Exactly. And they fighting for a WBC title eliminator. What happened to Virgil Ortiz?
And it ain't a brother on the undercard.
Not
Luis Neri, Carlos Castro, Abel Ramos, Josito Lopez, Leo Santa Cruz, and Keenan Carbala.
But CJ, we the haters, right? We the ones that's talking about boycotting fights, and we the haters.
Thurman ain't no brother, no way. I seen him put a video up for Martin Luther King. I mean, Martin Luther King birthday. I didn't even listen to that shit, man. Get your old cops and Indian robbers asshole, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
We about to put one stack up on one time.
Yeah. Put a few stacks up on one time. Yo, CJ, my courier gonna come through you. My courier coming to you through Windsor. You know, we'll get the details offline. Real and Cole
ain't worth the bullet, man. Him and Fred ain't worth the bullet. They two cornball brothers in my Rob Parker voice. They are RG3 list. How about that?
I got people in New York too. You just, we'll do that offline. Yeah, for real, man. This is just, So wait a minute, because I was looking for the prices. So Al Heyman,
it's on the screen.
They gonna place. He thinking people gonna pay $75 for this bullshit?
Nah, they ain't doing this for the brothers though. They doing this for the Mexicans. The whole card Mexican besides Thurman. Thurman don't be the only black nigga backstage and shit blowing his flute and burning sage like he Kyrie Irving. They are telling y'all by this undercard, they are telling y'all not to buy. They are telling the blacks this is not for y'all. Y'all don't buy nothing. And don't buy. Look at the card, man. They telling y'all right then and there, this is not for y'all. This is for the mothers. This is for the Hispanics.
When this do under 100,000 or worse, I'm gonna be like, touche. Hey, spade to spade, homie.
This shit is a free TV fight. I'm sorry.
Right, it is.
Boy, free TV. This bounce TV. Bounce with me. Bounce with me. Right?
All I want to do is see you bounce.
They telling y'all right now, this is not for the blacks. This is for the Hispanics. They spend the money. We don't spend no money.
Bring back Spike TV, man.
No, they turned to Paramount TV. PBC turned that shit to a movie network.
This shit shouldn't even be on Bounce or Spike. This shit should be on PBS.
Right.
Right after Sesame.
This shit should be on Tubi, nigga.
Facts. Damn. Public access.
You ain't lying, man.
Right before Ralph McDaniel's video box.
The 700 Club ass car.
Exactly. What the hell is what are they smoking?
It's that they ever play Fight Night Champions where you gotta start off a Tijuana boxing and shit, man. That's what this is, man.
This is crazy. And you got this fool talking about some. Sorry to cut you off. You really got this fool out here talking about some. Well, if I don't get the offer that I desire, then maybe, just maybe, with the proper contract and the isms and the schisms, maybe
if the moon is orange, not red,
and red, and maybe if it's in the middle of summer solstice, then maybe.
I'm looking on Instagram and this girl posting her child support check of $22.67. She said, "What the f we gonna do with this? Is I've been paid. They're gonna get you a pint of Henny. You chose them. You chose them."
I
choose you.
So $75. Yo, man, you can't even, man.
And that child support check ain't even enough to buy this fight.
Facts.
Right? Yeah, right. So there's that too.
Child support ain't even enough to pay the cable bill.
You ain't lying, nigga, man.
That check can't pay. You can't go buy the Fire Stick.
Yo, I went to go buy some formula for my girlfriend friend, man. She can't even buy no formula, bruh.
How much formula cost?
That shit was like the one I bought, like $30 a can. That was a small joint.
Yep, I ain't have no babies no time soon.
Boy, I said this shit is expensive.
My little brother about to have one.
This nigga bust that titty open, shit.
Yeah.
Crack that nipple open.
Have y'all seen the purses? That's what I want to see. What they getting paid. This is what I want to know.
Back end money. Because
Mario's got $1.5 million to fight to get knocked out by Tank. Total.
Nigga, Tank don't fight nobody. We got to pay for his leftovers, man. Coming off a loss, bro.
No. Where I'm going though is since Al is resetting the pay scale with the pay-per-views, is Thurman gonna get the $4 million to $5 million for this fight?
Man, Thurman was getting $3.5 million to fight Bundle. You smoking crack if he ain't gonna get at least that for this fight.
Okay. All
He
right, well,
definitely
I'm
get
just,
that nigga. He wouldn't have got off his motherfucking stationary bike for nothing, anything less than 3.5.
He would have told Al,
The
listen,
guarantee probably ain't gonna reflect that, but he gonna
right.
report reports. But you know, I know for a fact he a very honest guy, and now he
So
about to go fight Earl, man. That man. And
so
then
he'll
they
be
gonna say,
guaranteed $1
see,
million.
and then what they gonna say is, see, y'all don't buy fights. Black people don't buy fights. We made Spencer Thurman like 70,000 years too late, and then they gonna make it in the summertime.
we wanted Spence and Thurman.
Hey, yo, if that shit in New York City, I might go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If it's in
I
NY,
might go.
I'll go, but I ain't gonna pay for it.
Yeah, they tickets like $30, bro. I went to an AB fight for like $30.
Somebody gonna buy me that ticket.
He said Thurman would have been a great politician. In fact, they ain't gonna let us. He tell too much truth though. They ain't gonna give me no credentials. I ain't tripping. When they wouldn't credential me for Lippy and Peterson, I stopped applying. That's when Fred burnt bacon lent this woman out to KP.
AKA
He said, huh?
AKA what's that?
These guys are really scared of great. They ain't scared of great. They're just being talked out of greatness. They have no control over their career. I remember Bernard Hopkins said they need to get control over their career.
Remember when he said that everybody was calling him a coon?
He was right,
but
though.
he was telling the truth though. He was telling him in the future. PBC pay-per-view tune-up Palooza, Earl Spence 2022-2023 schedule. Spence Ugas. Second rematch December 3rd, 54. Now he gonna fight Thurman, bro. Thurman said it's a title eliminator. Yeah, he just said it's a title eliminator, so they gonna fight next because they gonna IBF mandatory. The Thurman is an Ugas, so he has a mandatory every year.
The IBF mandatory. What's his name?
It's in December. He gonna have a rematch in December, bro. Watch what I tell you, bro, because his last mandatory was Danny Garcia, December 2020.
Yep, remember? And then the whole thing with the accident.
Like I said, man, at this point, bro, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy to me. But PB's, it took for Terence Crawford to come to the division and make these niggas fight, bro. Think about that for a minute.
If he stayed at 140 and was just out there dominating, these fools would have just danced around each other and never fought each other.
Fact.
I am very confident in that. It would have just been Thurman and Porter. That's it.
Yeah, when they seen him retire Porter, they was like, no muss.
It was like, oh no, what are we gonna do now?
We not fighting him. They was like, we not fighting him. That's what they said to each other. They put that CC out. The email chain.
Why do you think Earl got up so quick? Once he seen Sean drop,
right? Yeah, it's all making sense.
It makes perfect sense.
It's just too good to be.
In the words of Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, yo, CJ, and let's go back to something. When I was thinking about this. Crawford walks out of negotiation. Just because he's talking to Spence directly, do we really? Spence can't negotiate his contracts directly because of the con. Al has to do it. Do we know that Al Hammond was even there?
He probably never near negotiation. He might be on the phone. He probably got him negotiating with
invoice.
He definitely got him negotiating with Sylvia, bro. If it ain't Tim Smith himself.
Tim Smith is probably the one that was there talking about something.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's where I'm going with this. What I'm simply saying is, okay, if he got Sylvia or Tim, we heard what Tim Smith said, and so if Sylvia was the one doing it, Al probably sitting back laughing like, yeah, I can let Spence keep talking tough like he just like he all about this. When he's known that this fight will never happen, and all this is going to do is feed. It's red meat for the PBC base, and of course, and Al knew that if he say 30-70 or 80-20, he gonna walk out, which is and if he
say yes, they gonna move the bar back some more.
Yeah, they are.
Exactly. And so therefore basically all of this has been orchestrated, and you get the Ugas, you got this Ugas fight. So Spence beat him, and then they gonna play the string out in terms of whatever else happened with Earl.
I tell you this, man, I've been sending my niggas from the hood to jump these niggas at these fights. I ain't even gonna front the bro. I be paying the bloods and the crips to jump these niggas, man.
What's the most disappointing thing is that when Earl had his fight, in Jerry World. And this man tried his damnedest to get in that ring. You had these sucker ass niggas out there, excuse my language, out here blocking him and threatening him from doing that. And he was out here trying to get Earl a bag too. He was out here trying to get Earl a bag too.
You got to realize something though, Kobe. Company men and women like Errol Spence they don't think for themselves. And he just figured, well,
Al knows best for me.
Al knows what's best for me. And I'm like,
I'm not going to deviate from the plan. He told me.
Yep.
He probably sent like a little chain message out or some shit to a secret cell phone. Like I told y'all, man, Al Heyman ain't black, man. I kept telling y'all that, bro.
No. I disagree with you. He is black, but the bottom line is, until folks understand what quote unquote black power is,
True.
if you understand it, then you can see him. You can see him better. There's just no two ways about that. And Spence, I mean, to look at this and Spence better. The other part of this is that if Spence allows Al Heyman to walk him into a $30 million beat down with Canelo,
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, if he do it, okay, fine.
Get my ass whipped for $30 million any day.
But the thing about it is, 10 years after he retired, we'll know what's what.
He gonna say it was you flew through a window, nigga. That's what happened. That's what he gonna say. That's what he gonna say.
Real ones like me gonna say you the biggest duck of all time.
You flew through a window. Yep. You can take a Canelo punch. He said, "I hate this generation, man." Hold on. I hate this generation. I hope it's Barrios and Ugas. Man, please, man. Barrios and Ugas, man. Them niggas, man, they've been got sniped from the rafters for they put their
No. Tank Davis will be at 147 for Ugas fight. Before
you ain't lying. You ain't World Boxing News know something. They wouldn't have just put that Broner in a Tank out.
Yep.
They know something, bro.
Henry, remember what I said? I'm giving Tank a pass for this Rolly fight.
I ain't giving him nothing.
I'm giving him a pass, CJ.
Now this coach coming out saying we're waiting on Lomachenko. Like,
let me tell you something. Wait, CJ. I just want to comment on that real quick. He got cooked. I'm gonna just make a comment real quick on the Calvin Ford thing. I'm gonna let you know right now. Floyd done fired his ass. Is giving him his papers. He's printing them up, setting it up.
In Baltimore, and Floyd better not come nowhere near the DMV, DC, Virginia area. How about that? He better not even go to South or North Carolina.
He definitely not. He can't.
Got a bulletproof song.
But you can see this. But you can see this coming with him firing Calvin Ford. And wasn't Ford the one who took Tank to Floyd?
No, it was AB.
AB.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
That's why AB said he one of us.
Yeah.
Calvin had him from go ahead, Henry. Calvin had him from a little man.
But he was like 7 to 8, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, if he really fired Calvin just to get trained by whoever,
he hasn't fired him yet, by the way. But go ahead, hasn't fired him.
But I'm saying Floyd, after hearing them comments, Floyd setting it up.
Yeah, it's coming.
Only thing I'm focused on is Tank Davis is still fighting showcase fights at his 29th fight of his career.
Henry, chill out.
Him and Ryan stay in the same place. You ever heard that song by Yo Gotti looking in the mirror, man? Him and Ryan looking in the mirror. Yeah, them niggas looking at each other.
Henry, CJ, y'all gotta chill out. He has to
get
this Rolly joint off.
He's the Baltimore Ryan Garcia.
He like chicken nuggets.
Googly moogly.
He's the Ryan. Only thing he did over Garcia is win a real belt, and fight Pedraza. Other than that, Luke Campbell is probably the best person on both of their resumes, bro.
I don't think Luke Campbell better than Pedraza.
Who Tank gonna fight at 147?
Better who?
Pedraza.
Luke Campbell been to smoke Pedraza ass. He probably stopped Pedraza, bro.
The best Pedraza beats the best.
Pedraza didn't even win the belt, bro. I watched him lose to Egner Cherry, bro. He didn't even win the belt, bro. I think had a debatable for the belt. He was just Puerto Rican, and they went with the Puerto. Man, I don't know, but guess what? He'd have beat Jose Pedraza, sorry ass.
I disagree, my friend.
Who does Tank fight at 147?
Keith Thurman,
Broner,
AB.
Other than the,
wait. Broner, Lipinets,
Barrios rematch.
Barrios rematch. Mikey Garcia.
Right.
Man, come on, they gonna tell Mikey, man.
That's about 3 years worth of fights we just said. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
shit,
look,
man, these
look,
niggas
look.
pathetic. And
Previous
Bob Arum,
progress.
hold on. They talk about Bob Arum, but he told him. I bet he told Crawford behind the scenes they just simply don't want to fight.
Look.
Mhm.
He said it just like this.
Hold on.
Look, he said like this. Terrence, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've
Those
been
African
trying.
Americans.
I've been trying to make the fights, and I even picked up the phone and I acted like I was black, and I called Al myself. I said, "Yo, my brother, what's going on, home slice? Let's see if we can make this fight. You dig?" And he knew it was me. They don't want the fight. Go over.
He should have just said, you know what, bro? If he was a smart businessman, he should have been like, man, if you go over there and secure the fight, I'll cut your contract out right now. If you don't cut the fight,
You
now
got to
this
fight
one
Josh
time,
Taylor.
just finish your contract out. Just give me one extra fight then, or just
Yeah,
finish
with
your
Josh
contract
Taylor.
out.
Yo,
He
you know
would, hey,
what?
look, he would have been able to retain Terence Crawford, no matter what the racist shit he said. If he would have cut him that solace, he would have got that man back in
CJ, I gotta go on. I gotta retract a statement that I made. I'm not angry if Bud fight Josh Taylor now because I thought it would be
Me either.
regressing to fight somebody going backwards, fighting a 140 fighter coming up because
more
I
balls
thought
than Spence.
because
Thurman.
I thought Thurman and Spence would be better fights. Now that I know that Thurman is a whole biatch and that we already knew he's a
Give me that one, Brandon, too.
and we know that this dude Ben tucked his tail between his legs and pulled his skirt up and is prancing around like a little pansy. He been doing it for about 2
Punched
years
him in
now.
the mouth and told him, shut up. Somebody holler, get him. And now he's just the victim. Shorty told the pit bull to sick him.
But since you can't run, you might as well
fight. Woke up with his pockets turned inside out. And that's a song, man. That's one of them joints. That's one of them songs with features that are that's flawless. It's flawless as far as features.
So I said
song,
it's cool. Bro. Get at me, and then my voice got
raspy.
Yeah, damn. But
I'm
talking about y'all rapped him, man. We ain't forgot about Stomp, nigga. Even though it was flawed.
It was sad.
Off the T.I.P. about fighting Josh Taylor. I mean, because the bottom line is Terence ain't.
You might as well fight Jose Ramirez.
They ain't gonna. You know, it's gonna be one. I mean, I put it like this: if he with MTK Global, they can make the fight.
I said that they're gonna pay Bob to step. They're gonna pay Bob a fee to make the fight. I told y'all that. He might as well take Jose Ramirez, bro. He might as well fight Lomachenko. Fuck it. Tell MTK Global to put the money up for Lomachenko. Y'all can meet at 144. 144. 144. No, I don't fight him. Him, Terence? No.
Remember they asked Lomachenko about that? He said,
Campbell trilogy.
He said, why I don't understand Mikey Garcia doing that. No, he's too big.
Mikey Soul was there, bro.
It make no sense.
And that's the thing too. And Lomachenko said, I only want to fight guys my size. I only want to fight guys my
I don't know. Look here, I'll start talking shit about Tank, nigga. Why not? Tank probably got a little pride left. Come on, Floyd, let me get him. And then they talking about him signing to Floyd. Like, boy, that'd be the worst shit ever.
And then that.
Where do people get that from?
What is up with that? What bag has Floyd proved that he had ever?
Right.
Besides that big ass purse he was walking around with, CJ.
Why don't you just go talk to Floyd? Go talk to Floyd. I was looking at that nigga, man. Like, your wife even respect you, bro.
What star has Floyd made or even pushed up? Like, Floyd ain't made no damn star.
Right. Let me. But this going to show you too that sections of black fight fans, they believe in hierarchy, and that's why you want to push Crawford to Floyd, who is under Al Heyman. Come on, man.
Can we just put something into context real quick? Because there's a narrative that Terence Crawford isn't a pay-per-view star, right?
I hate that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Remember that. But I want you guys to remember this, and I don't know if CJ could look it up. Prior to leaving Top Rank, what was Floyd Mayweather doing on pay-per-view?
Right.
350 with a tour Gotti.
Okay, so does that make him a pay-per-view star? Because it took Oscar to make him a pay-per-view star.
In an era where it was harder to bootleg.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There was no streaming back then. So this whole thing about Bud not being able to sell on pay-per-view, that's a whole farce. We need to stop that
We're
nonsense right now.
we're not going to
It's
reverse
it's
that.
a
What about
it's a devaluation. What it does is say you can't. What it basically does is say it's a ploy for the market. It's all
it's a
about
barrier.
the purse play.
Yeah.
It's just another barrier, bro. All these barriers, the nigga getting up and walking the run, Thurman calling them out and reneging, and Al said it's an eliminator. How do we got an eliminator, bro?
It pushes his value down and saying, okay, well, since you can't do this, since you can't sell pay-per-view, then you got to take 90-10. Really, we want 95-5, but we'll give you 90-10. But
I
if we
just
give
hate
you
that
90,
shit.
huh? You right
hate
though.
That shit because we Danny Garcia did not get no 90-10. He brought nothing in there but a career. He didn't bring no
I agree
belt.
with you. I'm with you, Henry. Yo, man, look, and this is how Al Heyman and them do. You know, Bob Arum come out and tell you, I'm not gonna pay you your value. Heyman says Heyman goes another way, but they still arrive at the same location. You're not paying the fighters their value.
How do you feel about these fighters never only want to tweet each other instead of doing something physical to each other? The niggas,
that don't mean nothing because they don't run their careers, bro. Even if they want to do something, Al not gonna allow them to do nothing. That's a fact.
I'll tell you one thing. A lot of these PBC fighters, and I mean a lot of them, they don't fight a lot of guys that they talk shit to. There's only about three of these niggas that actually fight the people.
Henry,
Keith,
you know what this remind me
guys
of?
that fight the people they want to.
Keith Thurman probably really wanted to. Hold on, real quick. Keith Thurman probably really wanted to fight, but Al just came in and vetoed that shit, bro.
All right,
That's
but what
a
I'm
fact.
saying is, how do 3 PBC fighters get to fight who they want, and the rest of the 97,000
Who get to fight who they want? Who get to fight who they want? Deontay Wilder and who?
Wilder, Charlo, Wilder, Jamel Charlo, and Gary just want to fight, but he can't. Besides them,
right.
Besides them, we don't. These niggas is just saying niggas' names because they can speak English. I'm valid, man. I'm valid.
Okay, if you talk about
Jamel Charlo get a bigger leash than Errol Spence Jr.
He in the division where they got to fight. He in the division where there's no money in there. Ain't no money in the division, bro.
I'll put it to you this way. If I got 400 and Kobe got 400, we could give a 17-year-old journalist kid in Dallas, all right, walk up to Errol Spence at this event, he's going to do a 45-minute interview with you. If that's all it takes for everybody to like Errol, nigga, I got the 400 right now. We about to get wild 17-year-olds.
Facts.
Okay, but if you look at the WBC rankings, neither Thurman or Mario Barrios is in the top 10 of their rankings.
One, that's what I'm. But CJ, that's what I'm saying.
The international champion is Rashidi Ellis. So none of them is neither one of them is in the top 10. If we being honest, neither one of them is in the top 20. Clustio Clayton is 21. Hooker there. Wow. Josh Kelly 30. I don't see neither one of these niggas in these rankings. And these are the actual website, bro. And no, all boxers rated within the top 15 are required to register with the Clean Boxer Program, www.wbcbox. Look who right there, if you can see that. Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford.
Do Control Plus.
All right, did it ain't gonna get no real bigger. It's just
It says Bud.
It's what it is.
Bud is right there. You know what this remind me of, fellas? This remind me of when I was a little boy and I was around 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old.
My great grandma, she used to make
no, man, I ain't talking about when Granny used to make me them cookies, man.
White Granny, my bad, my white Granny.
I wasn't talking about that, man. I was talking about when I was a little boy and I used to wonder who would win in the wrestling match, Goldberg or Stone Cold Steve Austin, or would Sting or beat Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
This is.
This is exactly what this is.
Yep.
This shit is frustrating. Or if I would wonder, like, would Razor Ramon ever fight The Rock? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nonsense like this. It's come to this. This is what boxing has come to.
Okay.
And they say that we're bitter.
Let me catch up with these comments.
And that's not good that we got to think about a fight.
Hold on, let me catch up with these comments. He said, what up, though? He says, for Earl, it's a smart move. He know he gonna get his ass whooped. Barrios and Ugas can't sell out a sandbox. Mario Smith.
God damn.
Thurman was on duck and
He
make
said standby.
excuses. And then the dude that was giving the interview didn't even know. He worked for Fox.
Right.
He said, "Whoa!" He was honest.
Whoa.
He asked me to ask this question and salute. What's going on, Lav? He said, Kevin said, "No, I just mean Tank got a fight plan already. He riding Loma name again." Bars. Salute, Justin. He said them pay-per-view numbers gonna look atrocious. They gonna pump him up
like Joe Budden.
He said, Spence not a star either. Sean say fact. If Al Heyman says no, means the he'll know. He said Devin Haney resume is better than Tank. He's not 25. Damn. AB fighting everybody. He the GOAT. No PBC fighter fights who they want to fight out of Al Heyman saying yes. Yeah, if that's the case, Wilder would have fought Joshua. He probably please. I take 12 million. I take 5.
No. Wilder said he turned that shit down. The last
nigga, Al had a pistol to it. Al had a pistol. He had to say no. Okay, no.
No, sir. He said, "Say no right now, boy." He said, "No, sir."
Nice.
No, sir.
No, nice. I think nice.
I said, "No, sir."
Who got the pork rind? I know a pork rind bag when I hear one.
No, this ain't pork rind.
You heard me? I just said,
and niggas say knick-knack, paddywhack.
Yo, CJ, he said, "What's going on, young blood?" Swine, my brother.
Swine, my brother.
Oh man.
But man, I mean, this the sad part. I mean, this just go to show you that you got so many forces that have been aligned against Crawford, but in the grand scheme of things, the promoters are aligned against the fighters. This is what has been really disgusting to see is all of these LDBC people, the PBC fanboys. They don't care. It's all about 1 or 2 fighters. So forth and so on. They don't look at the fact this is the livelihood of some of boxers.
Would this be happening if Crawford was the other Latino, white? Or
no,
just,
Terence Crawford's name was Hyman Munguia. He would have fought every welterweight.
Listen, Terence Crawford wouldn't even have to be goddamn Mexican. He could be from Nicaragua, or he could be from Peru. That ain't even really a boxing country. He could be from there, and they would have made that fight 10 years ago.
And now you're getting Thurman and Earl.
All I'm saying is everybody keeps saying Al make niggas say no. He ain't said no to Jamel yet. So if y'all, I'm not letting niggas say Al said no. Nah. Why Jamel fighting top tier fighters?
Henry,
no choice. He can get paid.
I think that circumstance is different.
Yeah, that's
no other choice.
Ain't no money in that division.
And most of the fighters were on that side.
And the sad part about it, that 154 division, Jamel Charlo need to realize, it's time to get up out of there. I'm like, dude, you ain't gonna fight your brother at 165, but if you're gonna get you some real money, you're gonna have to come up out of 154. He got to get out of there. I mean, and if Al is telling him he gotta stay there, man, listen.
Why you think he made it so that they had to move that fight outside of Texas into either Las Vegas or LA? Because he want that exposure. He need that exposure.
Yeah, but now you got Keith one-time ramen noodle shrimp flavor. That's crazy, man. That Keith brought that out of nowhere. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. But it is what it is, Vinny. Salute. It is what it is, bro. Just let you. If you can't admit that they ducking and boxing out Terence Crawford now, girl, you never was gonna admit it. This is a title eliminator between 2 niggas who ain't even in the top 30, bro.
Them niggas probably ain't even in the top 50, to be honest. No. Thurman Ben fell out of the WBC.
Come on, man. This nigga ain't fought 2.5 years. How is he ranked anywhere,
Exactly.
He should be ranked in the what was that belt that Nate said? He should be ranked in
there. And then the thing about it is Bob already knew. I mean, even if Crawford burnt the Bob bridge, you don't have a bridge regardless. You in the same position, bro. He feel the same way as when you was gonna leave. He felt the same way. He probably was like, he probably was like, I'm gonna rob this nigga regardless. I'm gonna sweet pillow talk him, get him back to fight Taylor, and we're gonna rob that nigga over in Scotland. It's the feeling. The feeling is no different from before and after he robbed him. Before he sued Bob Arum, Eddie said that he didn't have no interest. Okay. MTK Global is the only one that had interest, bro. So he know what he's doing, bro.
We should have all knew that something was up. Once Eddie said that he wasn't interested in signing and feeling that one of them.
He probably knew he was suing them then.
Yeah, he probably knew. He probably knew already.
Boy, Joy Taylor, boy, why she ain't married? She must be crazy, boy.
Nah, the reason
what is she? She Mexican, right?
I don't know whatever her brother is. Boy, I wouldn't care. Boy,
Eddie can only Eddie. Here's the thing: in Britain, you got Queensberry Promotions that's owned by Frank Warren. Frank Warren been in the business a lot longer than Eddie, and he got a little bit more. He got pulled, but now that disowned and bought BT Sport, Frank Warren still got his pull, but Frank Warren also has a relationship with Bob Arum. So Eddie, so Eddie is only gonna say but so much, but he probably saw the writing on the wall.
She black, she melodic.
She is
black and black father, white mother, so she's black.
Oh, she is a melodic.
Her brother is Jason Taylor he used to play for the Dolphins.
Word?
That's her brother. You know that? She can't keep a boyfriend. I'm calling my brother. Go ahead.
I didn't know that.
That's her. Yeah, that's her brother. He said, I got faith in Keith's name. He said, to be honest, though Keith didn't lose his WBC, that is technically correct. Shout out to Techno Chatter. That nigga say, man, it's just to the point, man. I've never seen nobody in boxing get this treatment. Now, maybe blood can go back in history in the archives or into the end. I've never remember seeing a boxer. I mean, Antoine Eccles came on and said on Lion Killer podcast a couple years ago, say he made millions with Don King, bro. And most of y'all don't even know who the hell Antoine Eccles is. You know what I'm saying?
About 50 children.
It's a lot of dudes that you probably don't remember who made a lot of money with Don King and Bob Arum and Lou Duva and all these other guys and Dan Goose and bro. And nobody was treated like this. They all fought Bernard. They all got their title shots, bro.
Look, hold up.
All of them.
Well, I got one for you. Y'all probably you from Detroit, CJ. Donald Curry was with Bob initially. Then he eventually get with Bush Lewis. But Bush Lewis robbed Donald Curry at the very end of his. I mean, when his career was over, and they sued the estate of he sued the estate of Bush Lewis. But man, you're right. I have not seen in all my years of and I'm going back to watching boxing on. I go back to watching boxing on Wild World of Sports in the early 70s. So I have never seen this, but this go to show you that these folks, you got for all of that talk about the animosity between Al Heyman and Bob Arum, I don't even want to hear that no more. And the other thing is, I want to know how much. We know that Bob Arum got 30% of the market share in boxing. What kind of market share does Al Heyman have?
Who knows? He probably still got his foot in the music industry doing tours low key.
Oh, he CJ, real quick. Michael Jackson, just because you said the music tour, Michael Jackson's in the record books for the longest running tour. Al Heyman was behind that tour, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Listen, man, this dude. I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to end up in the back of nobody's limousine nearby the Detroit River. But this dude here, man, I don't know what good he's done for boxing when it comes to the fans.
What matter? That's what happened. That's what happened. You put the sport. That's what happened when you put the sport in the athletes' hands. Why you think and then these same people that was complaining about Bob Oscar became a promoter. Mm-hmm. They don't promote black people for shit, and then
got Rashidi Ellis.
But I'm gonna show you something about that.
Floyd became a promoter. What as good he did? You think they're not getting the most money out of these fights? You smoking crack?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long should Floyd be able to fly all over the world?
The
every other
stories are
day.
going to come out about Golden Boy eventually in another 10 to 20 years. You're going to have some situations where some Mexican fighters, they're going to say, man, look, Oscar worked us over. Oscar is you're going to have some Mexican fighters, and they're going to say, look, Oscar ain't no different than Bob Arum and Al Heyman. They're going to eventually say it because the thing is, Oscar, it's about the Oscar. Basically, he knows that Al Heyman and Bob Arum, and which both of them got from Don King, is what the fighter can never be bigger than the promotion company, and that's where you at. That's what we seeing. And if it requires, the promoters getting together and basically making sure that somebody can't be undisputed, get undisputed, so be it. They don't, and that's another thing. These guys don't care about undisputed champions in the sport of boxing.
They don't care about nothing.
Care about shit.
The belt is part of the
belt is all about
it's part of the pageantry. Put it on the somebody
It's literally the
Mayweather. Somebody tell me say Mayweather want to sign Crawford to make the spin. Man, shit! I tell that nigga, man, I'm pissing his face, boy. That'd be the worst mistake you made. I had to rethink that, bro. Don't sign over there, man.
No, they gonna kill. Listen, it's clear that if they want to crush what's left of Terence's career. That's all to it. Ain't no question about that.
I respect him if he walked away, bro, or just did tours overseas.
Exactly. That's what he ought to be put. That's what they ought to set up. Be done with this because they basically, like I said, the PBC fan people, the fanboys, they want Crawford, destitute, desperate, or broken. That's exactly what this is.
That's gonna be their own fighters, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I told that nigga go over there and get that money over there in the UK, beating up they grocery clerks and shit.
Beat the shit out of them. Beat them to bits. Cause this shit is this behavior is disgusting. And then I'm gonna keep making fun of this dude. Then you got fools like Gemini Hoops talking about this is business. This is just business. It's
always gonna be somebody. It probably is, but it's always gonna be somebody that no matter how good or how bad, both sides. This is always gonna be somebody that's gonna be on each side, bro. No matter how outrageous it is, how clear something is, it's always gonna be guys against Crawford, bro. No, whoever it may be.
Listen, are y'all? I got a chance to scroll up on YouTube, and I seen a couple pages, and there was somebody saying Crawford shouldn't sue Top Rank, and the person who said it, I'm not surprised, but again, it's not. I'm not surprised at all because again, like I said, these folks,
George Foreman.
No, it ain't just him. It wasn't him. And I wasn't surprised that he came out in support of Bob Arum either. I wasn't surprised at that. Telling y'all, man, listen. The politics of boxing, the politics of boxing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The politics of boxing reflects a person's politics overall, and if y'all don't, I sincerely hope y'all learn to see class being the economic interest within race, because once you do that, then you can call out, you can put motherfuckers on the red carpet. You can call motherfuckers out you can call them out on Front Street, because they showing you who and what they about. Ain't no question about this. And Terence, like I said, I really hope that if he with MTK Global, go get his money in the UK and in Asia and be done and call it a day. It's just that simple.
Yeah, exactly what it is, man. Shit is it's just to the point where Keith Thurman just got on this bitch, was like, man, they probably even want Keith Thurman to say that, bro.
Yo, the way that dude was surprised,
What
I
did he
wouldn't be
say? What
surprised
did he
at that.
say?
Ain't it your bedtime, bro?
I'm 27. I don't got that.
Not you, nigga. Oh, I thought you was Dr. Blick. My bad. It's like fucking. What is it over there? Like 2 a.m?
Yeah. How would I know? I live in New York.
I'm talking to Dr. Blick, bro.
Yeah.
Man, what you doing up, bro?
I was just watching some shows.
Naruto,
And I saw
trash
you
ass
guys were there.
Naruto.
Nah, he was on
That fight scene I let you better than any fight scene
I made a mistake. I was thinking about the anime with the dude who stretched. What's the name of that one?
One Piece?
Yeah, my bad. I was thinking about One Piece, not Naruto. I apologize.
CJ, you do know One Piece is the third best-selling comic book of all
No,
time.
I'm just saying I thought it was One Piece. My bad. They should come on.
Nah, I'm just saying you do know that.
I don't know. I just never really got into it. My bad. I'm thinking.
Oh no, because they changed it.
And I played
I was gonna say they changed it.
I played the Naruto video game.
Down some key stuff.
The Naruto video game on PS3 was fire. I'm thinking, my bad, y'all. We was arguing on Twitter. My bad. I apologize to Naruto. I'm thinking One Piece.
Yeah, no, they watered it down. They watered it down when you were younger, man.
Piece fire. Ain't nothing better than Dragon Ball Z. I don't care what y'all say. Even besides,
they need to do a death battle. CJ versus Blue Blood.
Oh man, I've been smacked. We can make a live action on that one. We can do live action. They do have live action death battles too. The one with Daredevil and Nighthawk. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. I beat the extra loose skin off Blue Blood, boy.
Oh man, you gonna find Black Fans.
I ain't no problem with Blue Blood, bro. For his cousin come back on here.
Yeah, you gonna find Black Fan, man.
Beat the shit out of him too.
My boy Blue Blood cousin came in here and said he got smoked for Leonard Ellaby. I'm
like, CC gonna have to pick up Black Fight Fan off the pavement.
Man, yeah. He better friend. So what's in it? 78 better friend some of them sandwiches.
Man, boy,
that'd be essentially being them sandwiches.
Did somebody say sandwich? No, I think we talking about sandwiches. CJ, I just had me before I got on the show and whatnot. I just finished a crunchy peanut butter and we call it, where I'm from in Milwaukee, we call it a choke sandwich. I just finished a crunchy peanut butter and rye bread sandwich. Pretty delicious. Washed it down with a cup of black coffee. Very, very, very nutritious.
Sandwiches, Martin.
Man, man. Keith Thurman basically said that him and Barrios fighting to be the mandatory for Earl Spence. It's on the PBC Instagram.
A mandatory when they both ranked in the top 25.
I'll play it again. Hold on. I'm gonna play it again.
Wait, so Barrios and Paper B fighting now?
Wait, hold on. CJ about to play.
Damn, some shit just came on Instagram. Damn. She had the yam.
Wait, CJ, so Barrios and Paper B
ranked in the top 24 and get a title
mute. You got to mute. You have to mute it before I play it. Yeah, y'all too young for that movie. I know Metro seen Booty Calls.
Oh,
yeah, you got muted. It wasn't nothing personal.
With me, Ray.
Can y'all hear that? Somebody unmute. Can y'all hear that?
Happy New Year to each.
Can the fans hear it though? Can the subs hear it? I don't even care. I'm gonna go. Can y'all hear this? Can the subs hear this? Yes or no?
It has been some time since we all spoke, but it is great to be back.
Can y'all hear that?
As we are looking ahead towards Saturday, February 5th in Las Vegas, Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view, as we have the return of Keith one-time Thurman, the welterweight champion of the world, former welterweight champion of the world, as he goes head-to-head against Mario Barrios in a...
He is not a current belt holder. And so he's not on my...
Bro, they say there's an echo.
Okay. Well, I'm just muted. So everybody mute. So hold on. I'm just muted.
Everybody, welcome in a time.
retaking those belts back in my position. He is not a current belt holder, and so he's not on my hit list, as they would say. He can be on my hit list in the future when I've accomplished what I want to accomplish and I re-solidify myself as the number one welterweight in the welterweight division.
Let's talk about one of those champions, Terence Crawford. Right now, the way that I'm seeing schedule-wise, he fought Porter in probably mid to late November. You're fighting first week of February. Let's say you're victorious over Barrios. Everything goes according to plan. February 5th. Crawford doesn't have an opponent. Could that be next for Keith Thurman in the summertime if the opportunity was presented?
Well, I would have to say right now it doesn't seem like it's on the list, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
The reason is my bad.
I didn't hear.
Little dead phone. I got 20% to go.
Okay, so I'll go quickly, but just you go ahead and give me your thoughts on Crawford.
I love the fight. I love facing these undefeated welterweight champions. I want the belts. But it might not have been announced. You seem like you're a little unaware. But the WBC approached me for a weigh-in check. And I said, why is the WBC approaching me for a weigh-in check? I don't hold the WBC title. Mario Barrios doesn't hold the WBC title. They have no right to check my weight. Unless this fight, February 5th, is a title eliminator.
Oh.
Which I knew there was a small possibility of being on the books. So if it hasn't been fully announced, this is my way of announcing it. They can come at me if they want to stop checking my weight. If they're going to do something else, they're going to do something else. But everything in boxing is done for a reason, and I know that the only reason why the WBC can request such a thing weeks prior to a fight, where's your weight, champ? is because this fight will be a 12-round title eliminator for the WBC. So whomever holds the WBC title later this year is most likely who Keith Thurman will be fighting. And I look forward to that challenge. I look forward to that opportunity. And then after that, we can talk about other champions. But if something was to happen politically where I do not get to forcefully make the WBC champion face Keith Thurman, then obviously with the contract, with the great fight proposal, I'd be more than open to fighting Terence Bud Crawford.
All right, hold on. All right, y'all can talk.
With the contract and with a fight proposal,
Sucking his fucking task.
I thought I see the buddy cat. The buddy
I'm gonna
master.
say this though. I feel like Errol Spence is probably a worse fight for him stylistically.
True. What about Ugas?
No, I just feel Errol Spence is the worst stylistically. I think even Terence Crawford's trainer said about Mike. He said Keith Thurman is the most difficult stylistically. If it's the same Keith Thurman's old, then
It's not.
I'm sure.
It's not.
We gotta wait and see.
It looks like he's training hard.
Yeah, he could train hard as he would. That motherfucker looks slow as shit.
Hey, man.
That's what it is. And then with the right contract, man.
Who knows, man? Keith Thurman could go out there and beat everybody.
No, I don't think so.
There's a chance. He gotta fight somebody to beat him. Earl
Wasn't
gonna
we
be
just talking about?
Earl gonna be what you call it? Earl gonna be proven a liar again. I'm never fight Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
And then
Until they say get your ass in the
what
ring,
happens if
boy.
Keith Thurman beats him? Is 78 gonna hop on the Keith Thurman bandwagon again?
It's like
I never was on that bandwagon.
It is what it is, bro. This is sad,
And
bro.
Keith Thurman said he's a winner outside the ring.
Look at his face and shit, bro. Already getting beat up.
Yo,
My
CJ,
belly
he said
is full.
He said his belly was
he's
full.
CJ, in the words of Russell Westbrook, I'm a winner outside the ring.
My belly is full, but I still have room for more.
If y'all don't see what PBC doing, I don't know what to say, bro.
They're turning to the UFC.
Even Stevie Wonder could see what PBC doing.
This is despicable, Max. You watch this
Yo.
sport, Max. How do you watch boxing, Max? Shout out to Ngangwe, whatever his damn name is, fighting this weekend.
Njigba. Njungu.
Ndongo and Dingy Dog versus the fake Al Haym versus the fake Anthony Joshua, my bad.
Dongo. Isn't that the nigga that goes stretched by Terence Crawford?
It is what it is, man. Playoffs was trash this weekend, even though I picked 4 out of the 5 out of 6 right. I didn't bet no money. This weekend I bet money I'm going to lose it all. Shout out for Stafford for finally winning the playoff game. Punk. Keith Zoe Life 813 said Keith is old. Not the what if Keith come back and shock niggas?
Yeah, man. I wouldn't call one time out.
Spencer Thurman is the same. You ain't lying. Gonna be 2 old ass niggas fight. That's gonna be like when Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard rematched this shit, bro. When Keith and Earl get in the ring.
So he's quitting.
Well, no, the third time, the rematch, nobody quit. They went the distance. They was old as hell, though. I think.
I thought you talk about the second fight.
No, I'm talking about when they was old. When they fought the third fight. My bad. When they fought, they was old. They fought when they was old as shit. Yeah, they fought again. And that's gonna be Keith and Earl, man. Earl lost his shot.
More likely gonna be Conor Brook. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking forward to Conor Brook. Someone's getting knocked out.
Earl lost his shag. Hey, Earl lost his shag and Keith lost his hairline.
Facts.
PBC is the ultimate show. It's a minstrel show.
CJ, you go kids, getting old.
A bunch of these dudes, man, showing a butt with no purpose, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Said? I would have said in Rocky, man. Those fights were setups. You haven't been hungry since you won the belt.
It's been set up since day one. What's the year that Floyd like offered to have Spence fight Thurman? Because it wasn't like Earl like 12-0.
So
well, 16-0.
Well, tell that boy. That's what he used to call him, boy.
So it was around 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was like 15,
yeah, like the Samuel Vargas fight. So, bro, we've been talking about.
My prediction is, one of these young dudes are going to come and beat these dudes.
And Jerron, this was talking shit again the other day. My thing is, we've been talking about these niggas fighting for going on 7 years, bro. And they finally fight, bro. And it ain't going to be in July, August, September. That shit going to be in like
December.
It's November, December, October, bro.
Hey, man, they're marinating it, man.
Basically, this time next year.
Yo, CJ, we're gonna see when we see AJ Wilder, man.
Hey, you ain't lying. You eat that meat, you gonna die. All the marination in the world, gonna keep that shit fresh.
Yeah, like
we're gonna see that.
Drizzy said One Piece is currently one of the best arcs in anime history. I don't really care, but I was thinking about that one. But Naruto fire, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Rob Lucci versus Luffy, though, that fight was fire, man.
And then all I know is that nigga stretched, and I used to turn the TV off. Go outside and play. I used to watch Jackie. I used to watch Jackie Chan.
That's because the version that you got is the watered down version where they censor the whole lot of shit.
Yeah, it was 2015. Spence won the Thurman. Yeah, it was the 15. So you talking about some shit 6-7 years ago? Keith looked, oh man, bro. PBC is the worst thing that ever happened to boxing. Over racism. Yeah, I said it. Go tell your favorite.
Hey, let's be honest, man. Bob Arum kind of giving us the fights.
Yeah, more and more. He had a higher success rate, even though he got an overall higher volume. It's worse than racism. At least in racism.
I did not think I would see Shakur versus.
But people say that's because of blood. But even in racism, you still got Gary Cooney getting beat up by Larry Holmes. Still got Ray Mercer punishing Tommy Morrison.
No, that was brutal, man. The guy tried to recover. He carried a pound in his face until he completely went down.
Jack Johnson kissing and wading around with white women and still beat white boys' ass.
Word.
Right now, you ain't got nobody ass being kicked, but cans of tuna fish and a whole bunch of they ain't even fighting, bro. They ain't even fight nobody, bro. Ali did.
We got robbed of Charlo Hurd.
Instead, we had to settle for a smack at a fight that would or could not be a smack. We don't even know if it was a smack. All I know is Charlo got smacked and he kept walking back. His brother got in like a fullback.
We got robbed of Danny Jacobs, Charlo.
All we got to see is touching M's. I know what you touching, boy. You're not touching no M's, nigga.
I still want to see that fight.
Come on, we touching M's. I'm touching M's.
Yeah, CJ, we didn't even get to see Tevin Farmer versus Javante Davis, bro.
Nope. Instead, we got a argument in the fucking concourse with Tank's shirt getting ripped off, like he in a Tommy Hilfiger commercial, some shit like he a sailor.
We ain't gonna see Tank versus Lomachenko.
All we seen was a whole bunch of Tank is on the way up, Lom on the way down. Like, come on, man.
The biggest one we didn't get to see is Wilder Fury. No, Wilder Joshua.
I mean, yeah, we know who fought that is PBC. You know what PBC? Oh, you know me.
The money's in the bag, Eddie.
The money in the bag. No money in that bag. Get that bag back and give it to Crawford then. It spits. Oh, he got lost on the way here. Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
It's got lost on the way here.
What's so bad? Herkovich, whatever his name is, the white Mike Tyson got out the RICO case and niggas still ain't fought, bro.
That's crazy. The white Mike Tyson, bro.
Yeah, my man. Remember my man's that beat Antoine Douglas? He was called the white Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
he was in jail for RICO. What's his name?
See, they're so bad in boxing. You got Jay Poole up making more money than these niggas.
Ain't nothing worse than hold on. Herkovich.
Herkovich.
Yeah, man. He got out of jail. Hold on, Dr. Blick, bro. No bullshit, bro. I'm gonna show you something.
He's out of jail.
Hold on, bro. Think about this. This nigga went to jail on a RICO charge. That's a racketeer conspiracy charge. I don't know if y'all got them. I know y'all ain't called that. But he last fought in 2017. What is that? April 22nd, right? He went to jail and he's out. He got out of September last year. And AJ ain't fought. Spencer Crawford ain't fought. Thurman and Spence ain't fought. And he about to resume his boxing career, bro. Think about that for a minute. This nigga got it out for good behavior. And they got his mugshot out.
Tyson is his nickname.
Come on, yeah, bro. And he didn't got out.
His carry shit don't say Mike Tyson, bro.
Hey, look, he didn't got out already. He probably already ready for his comeback. Look, Devin Alexander brother got out of jail and ain't shit still shook yet. Come on, hold on. Let me see what.
Let me see what making $45 million a year this year, man.
Mm-hmm. More than any other boxer in America, bro. More than any other boxer in America. More than Canelo. Canelo was number 48 on the list with $34 million. Shout out to Jake Paul. I might buy Jake Paul next.
He rubbed the back. I would do the same thing. Find a bunch of people I know I can knock out, bro.
Look, Vaughn got out of jail in 2000. No, Vaughn went to jail. He got out in 2016. Come on, man. He stopped his career in 2004 and got out in 2016, bro. These niggas still ain't fought, bro.
Yo, CJ, man. Klay Thompson was injured, bro, for 2 years. Came back, and they still haven't fought.
Look, and then look, and then you look at some of the PB fighters. Look, you mentioned Rolly earlier. Rolly been in boxing for 7 years. He ain't got 20 fights. 20 fights. He don't have 20 fights.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Rolly got accused, got those charges relieved, and
about
they
to
still
fight
haven't fought.
now. About to fight Tank.
Nah, that's a.
He about to get paid.
That's a fun mismatch, man.
We be on them twanky. Player haters get fun. Stanky. My bank, bro.
Yo, CJ, he had his chance to run for the hills, man, and not get knocked out.
Man,
God tried to save it, bro, with those fake allegations, bro.
Look,
you heard Keith Thurman cost $75 over here. Keith Thurman and Barrios.
CJ, you better than Rolly twin.
Oh hell no! I hope he win though, because what they did to my boy. But like I said before, man, they gonna run us all out the spot. Tell you I'm gonna go my suit on, man. One day I'm not gonna talk boxing no more. Man. Remember with a
they're bad attack from Baltimore.
What they call Metro, the final call. I'm coming on this bitch with a final call and a bean pie and all that shit, man. Never eat pork again. I bet the Muslim niggas should probably send money, nigga.
Swine, my brother.
Hell yeah, they gonna support me. Shit. Y'all niggas ain't out here, bro. And I hope all you niggas do unsub, nigga. I'm gonna have a whole female fan base. I'm gonna start capping for them females. I'm gonna get my dear. Somebody got to replace Derek Jackson. Why not be me? Write a book and shit. All the girls buy.
CJ, they're gonna throw your ass under the bus off the wall.
Hold on, Steve Harvey getting old. Somebody got to replace him. My Steve Harvey lining with the leather.
You gotta grow a fro out. You gotta grow.
No, that shit was fake. That was fake.
I know. It was a toupee.
Man, I'm about to get my toupee on, man. Hell yeah, I think I'm bullshit, man.
Steve Harvey saw them pictures of
I'm acting like I don't know none of y'all. Ain't no links going out. Only links going out to the women. I'm gonna have white woman Wednesdays. I already got it in my mind.
You said white woman Wednesday, man.
Sundays.
But CJ, what's gonna happen to you though?
We said white woman Wednesdays, man.
They gonna hit you. What's gonna happen with you though is this: you're gonna have some black women, and this is factual.
Tell Tasha K. Hey, tell Tasha K. Bring it with her rack. I just want to be next to her.
CJ, man, you're gonna have them girls from college coming out of the woodworks.
Go ahead, Metro.
Listen, they're gonna tell you, CJ. They're gonna tell you, you coming up, but we don't. But we have our own channels on YouTube, and we only date white men and marry white men for white privilege.
Oh, white women Wednesdays for you.
No. This is black women. These are black women.
What about the sisters?
White women and white sister Wednesdays. It's for both the men and the women. White sister, white women, white chocolate Wednesdays.
You really ain't gonna
I understand that you couldn't find a good Antoine sister. Go ahead, get your Bob the Builder. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. My money gonna be running up on y'all.
You really ain't gonna be sending out links?
Hell no, fuck y'all. Need y'all niggas no more.
Yeah, God damn.
Y'all better follow Goodfella 2.0.
He said somebody to replace Derek Jackson. Yo, CJ, what up to Derek Jackson? He's cool.
Come on with a screen mask. Like, we could text, we could Discord still.
CJ,
you know what I'm saying?
What happened to Derek Jackson?
They're gonna do interviews. They're gonna do some interviews with Kamala Harris, Lori Lightfoot.
I voted for you, sister.
Some of these,
and
they're gonna
you're gonna have Summer Walker on.
They're gonna do interviews with them judges.
Hey, it's gonna be me on Wednesdays on y'all ass.
They're gonna do some interviews with some black women judges in Georgia, and they're gonna say we gonna lock y'all asses up.
I'm gonna be like,
CJ, they shouldn't be like this. Look, CJ, you gonna be like this. This here just in on White Women Wednesdays.
And then on Soul Sister Saturdays.
Soul Sister Saturdays.
I don't know about Monday. Mulatto Monday. Everybody welcome.
CJ,
this man, CJ gonna open up the boom boom.
Don't worry about it. I'm like, brother, it's just the act. You need $20, brother. You need 50. I got hundreds in my handkerchiefs, 50s under my sock. And in my inner pockets, I got hundreds and 50s. The singles, you can have that, brother. Get out of my pocket.
Dr. Umar gonna be on your ass, like.
I'm like, Umar, you are into Soul Sister Sunday, brother. Now, my brother, the intellectual property is the white man. Be who you want to be with, bro. I say that. Be
Dr. Umar's like, a black man with a crack on his arm can't storm my guts.
Look, be who y'all want to be. Don't let niggas judge y'all, bro. Don't be stuck in a situation where you ain't happy, bro. Be no matter what they look like. Well, be who you want to be with. Don't believe that shit, man. Be who you want to be with.
The views of CJ.
Yes, you do. Be who you want to be with. Why stuck with somebody that you don't like? If you meet a white woman and she not fight, don't be Malcolm X though. Don't try to be like burnt bacon.
That's what. But that's why I said that, because don't try to be.
Don't be like burnt bacon. But
the only
be
reason
who you
why I
want to
say
be
that
with.
is because I'm very pro. You know what? So that's why I say I can't
Be
be
who you want to be with, bro. You tried the sisters, and you a sister. You tried the brothers. You know, it is what it is, bro.
I like, but wait, CJ, wait, CJ. I like the Latinas, but I like the
Look,
Afro Latinas, the Afro Latinas.
Hold on, my preference ain't your preference, bro. That's a fact. My preference is like in boxing. In boxing, I might prefer knockout artists and one punch guys. You might prefer slick boxers. My preference is not. Don't believe because you got somebody like Umar telling you something, or somebody like Tasha K telling you something, somebody like Angry Man telling you something, man. At the end of the day, whatever make you feel happy, do it, bro. But then again, there's consequences to be paid. You go out in the public, you get side looks or whatever. But our community, our in America, our community is becoming very diverse. And now you can't say nothing negative about anybody. Everything becomes a hate crime. It's the best time to do it, really. It's the best.
CJ, let me tell you what Dr. Umar said. He said, a black man with a crack on his arm can't stab my guts.
It is what it is, bro.
Something so funny.
If you go to, I ask you something. If you go to Harvard, what's Harvard's ethnic breakdown? Let me see.
Oh, that shit had me laughing, man.
Omar's a charlatan, and too many folks listen to that bullshit.
Yeah, look at this. So, Harvard ethnic breakdown is 40% white, 13.7% Asian, 9.2% Hispanic or Latino, and 6% Black or African, and 3.99% two or more race. So if you go to Harvard, right, what's more than likely you're gonna kick it with in that area? You're gonna kick it with white people. You might end up with an Asian. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. You might go outside.
Black Ivies tend to marry black folks who go to Ivy League schools tend to marry other folks who went to Ivy League schools. So if you go to Harvard for undergrad, you're a man. Most likely, if you don't find a wife that way, you're gonna find somebody from Yale, maybe
listen to that network.
Stanford.
Listen to the network. Yeah, you're gonna find somebody up there. Educate. Now they might kick it with, like, they might mess with, a lot of them don't even mess with hood rats, bro, because they don't even hang. They don't even live in the same neighborhoods, bro.
The social circles
the same. Yeah, the social circles is definitely different too. So, like I said,
that's like saying, CJ, that's like saying me, who got a regular 9 to 5 and don't really be in the hood like that. I just bump into a girl from the projects and I'm just like, yeah, I like.
Yeah, after a while, you can live in the hood, but you might not even move in the hood. Your whole scene might be the burbs. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. Your whole scene might just be downtown in a certain little area. So it really depends. But when you talk about that, man, your breakdown and say you're gonna do that, you're gonna meet a girl with a nice family with a lot of money who's gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is, bro.
That sounds nice, man.
Does not live in the city. Most of the black middle class lives in suburbs of cities. They don't live in. Most of them do not live in cities.
True. If they do live in, and people that do live in the cities, they live in the like in Detroit, it's called like the Sherwood, Rosedale Park.
Yeah,
So they live in like, and people think Detroit is all what you see on TV, but they have like, if I walk, I could literally walk down to one of the best neighborhoods in Michigan, bro. Literally, I can literally walk there right now, and you know what I'm saying. And then you go to Sherwood, where that's where Kwame Kilpatrick in that situation with the stripper went down there. I think it's called Sherwood something. So, but if I could take you to Detroit now, you have some places that feel like the suburb. Yeah. So yeah, you have good places like that, and people that live in those areas, they legacy homes. Their parents left it to them. Yeah. They own property there. They left it to them. So, and those houses tend to stay in their family. You know what I'm saying? Like the houses that people live, like they grandparents and parents leave them in the hood. They don't pay the property taxes. They sell it out. Like Detroit has become the Arabs and the other ethnic groups and the Chaldeans, whatever you want to say. You got a Chaldean, a lot of the Chaldeans here too. Arab, all that. And the reason they end up with the fish and chicken spots because the generation before our generation sold the chicken spots and sold all their properties to them.
That's a national thing too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But then
for
too,
black folk, yeah.
and then they buy these properties by a property tax, and the house sit there and it rot. That's how you get where you get to. Then the crackheads come strip the house. They get these houses and these because what they do is this, bro. This one dude I work with at GM, he was a millionaire, bro. Real, not no bacon millionaire, a real millionaire. and he had an Uber. He has like an Uber company too. But he told me, he said, you buy these houses. He said, I own all these houses. Whoop whoop. He said, I don't pick up the rent. I don't manage the house. I buy a management team, a small percentage to manage these houses. But these other people, when they manage the houses in Detroit, they let them run down. They don't pay the property taxes, and they lose them. And that's how the houses become the way it is. And they kick a black family out and don't move nobody in, and they just sit there, and that's how you get to where you at. And in the city, when it's run down and nothing in there, no dry water, city sell it to you for $1. You got 6 months to bring it up to code. You trying to go ahead. You know you got it.
No, I was just gonna say that, you talk about the generation before yours. That's a national thing, and all over the country for black folks. And I've gotten to the point where I'm not listening when folks go to talking that game about, oh man, we don't get to share in gentrification like white folks. And I'm like, the folks who are saying that, they make money. They own a house. They probably got 1 or 2 other properties, and they trying to climb up the ladder in the gentrification game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing. I don't listen to none of that. CJ, the barbershop that I went to in Atlanta, you know who owned it? Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron owned, and I'm talking. This building was so big, he wouldn't fix nothing. And there was another black dude who owned the building next to it. Both of them slumlords. When the empowerment zone came through, now Hank is part of the black political class in Atlanta and connected. Man, they got paid a pretty penny to sell their properties to the to the city, and then they now on that side of MLK is Walmart. Is a Walmart. Okay, that whole and before that, the projects in Atlanta, what signaled the demolition of the projects, which by the way, Atlanta had the most of any big city, was the Olympics. So when cats go to talk it all, and not only that, I'm gonna show you something else. The AU Center schools, all of them. If you ever been to Atlanta, you've seen the AU Center. All the little side streets. Those houses 30 years ago, 35 years ago, you could have got them. You could have got a house for what, 10 grand, maybe 20 tops. I knew this one cat who went to Morehouse. He left and came back, and him and his cousin they had 2 houses, and they was trying to sell weed out there. And I was just like, yo, we gonna. I was like, we gonna see how long this lasts. But them houses was $20,000. Now the AU Center schools start as they got more money. They bought up a lot of those houses, and they belong to the schools now. But dude, when it come down to talking about buying and buying houses, gentrification, so forth and so on, I'm that conversation. When you got black folks saying it, I'm not listening because I see it happening in the DC area as well.
But the thing about it is, at least they building shit that's gonna stay up, straight up and down. That's the thing about it. At least they had black people in the neighborhoods. They had the opportunities. They sold them. You know what I'm saying? Had opportunities to get them back too, and they don't. And the people that have an opportunity to maintain them, they lose them. They get stripped. They strip the air conditioners off of Detroit schools. Man, black people put themselves in this position, and now white people got to come in and save them. Exactly what's happening. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but
the black political class in Detroit, bro. Look, and Kobe, I want to ask you too. Did anybody in your family that you know of work for Dinkins when he was the mayor of New York?
No, not that I know of. Nah.
CJ, did anybody in your family work for Coleman Young?
Which one? Oh no, I don't even know. But I know I worked for I worked for Dave Bing factory
Yeah,
before he became mayor. I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. I'll talk about that off air.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I was the man, and I was the man in there with the women, though. A lot of hate from other places, though.
But no. But I the reason I asked is because, like I say, when you look at cities in New York City, Kobe, peep this: the black New York is run by the black political class. The black political class in New York is run by the black politicians in Harlem and Brooklyn. Because there are 2 million black people in the city of New York. That's how you get Eric Adams as the new mayor. And when you see and them folks have been at the table a long time, and they've been eating, and them and they folks have been eating good for a very very long time. And you can go in any, and it's the same thing in Detroit, CJ. You got, I bet you talk to some folks who now one thing about Coleman Young, when he got the mayor's office, there was a race riot on the police force because you had white cops and black fights, fighting black cops. There was that, but that's long been over, and now the city has succession of black mayors. Look at Baltimore. Baltimore is the same way. DC, Atlanta. The working class and poor black folks are catching hell, and yet at the same time, you got folks talking about this whole black thing. They really, the folks who pushing the black agenda are well-to-do black folks, and they're neophytes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, and that's they getting theirs, and they being solid because a lot of black people that's in the city, they don't have political connections. They don't really develop political connections until they get older and then affect them and they start reading.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly, and it is what it is, and it's a cycle, bro. And it's a lot of laws that be passing, bro. Niggas on the weed legal. That's the only law that they know.
I can smoke weed, and guess what? It's only legal. It's not federally legal.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you flying from Denver, Colorado, into LAX, you can. I mean, Denver, where they had a dispensary, you can fly in there, but there's certain things that you can and can't do. You only can smoke in your private property, in your house. So there's just certain things that go on that you got to start reading. But he right about how all that worked. The Wire showed all of that.
It did.
Why do you think Donald Trump went to the black pastors and went to Wayne T. Jackson Church? They able to sway who they wanted. They able to sway who they turn the vote in the black community, bro.
Look, you got look in Chicago. Black Chicago is run by you got the black politicians in the Democratic Party. You got black business people. You got black pastors and the gang hierarchy. That's who run Black Chicago. Yep. Atlanta is a whole nother thing. There's a whole nother thing that goes on in Atlanta. But the pastors are part of that too.
I figured.
Yep, and it is what it is, bro. When people start kind of waking up, bro, to the politics stuff, they'd be better off. And it's a lot of programs out there too that they don't tap into. D-Ray promotion, salute. But you're right. I'd rather the gentrification come in than what's going on. And it sound bad, but man, we had our opportunity, bro. Really did. Really did. At least when they gentrify something, it's still gonna be standing. We had it. Our parents had it.
Gentrification is cyclical. But see, here's the thing about that. You'll have gentrification and folks will come back to the cities now. And Dr. Blick, you can attest to this too, because in the 90s, gentrification was happening in Europe, and it started to happen in the U.S. and the big cities in Europe. I mean, London went through gentrification, but the U.S. has, it continues on, and for now anyway. But I'm gonna tell y'all what's, the point of contention though about a lot of this is going to be the situation with the police. You got, with police brutality and murder. And that's why you see a lot of the black political class getting elected to police, to the mayor's offices and police chiefs, because when you see that, the police are going, they're going to run roughshod over poor and working class neighborhoods, poor and working class folks across race, and the Black Lives Matter people are going to champion that, but you know, and in some sort, and you're gonna have a lot of black folks who ain't gonna say nothing because they do support the police. Watch what I tell you.
Yep, and that's why they ham the working man every day. You know, they ham the working man more than they ham the criminals for money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's why you see, you know, they rob their neighborhoods and stuff of that nature.
Working,
you see
man. Ain't no jobs out here, man. Listen, it's getting harder and harder.
There's plenty of jobs out here right now. Yeah, shit, that's why these I mean, that because our circle, that's why they raising their minimum money. It might be $1. I see companies raising $5, $6, $7. They want you to work.
Shit in New York, they minimum wage in McDonald's is what?
$15. It was 50. Yeah, it's like 15, 16 here
right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah, they want you to work because they can't get nobody else to work. I'll just say for the here and now, you know, maybe that many people have died because how many people have died versus how many people have taken care of this money that they got. And I know people that it's been gone. Them niggas that had 20 bands, 50 bands, 100, 300, whatever they've given out.
I never seen so many Lamborghini trucks in my life.
Lamborghinis and so I'm like, man, I didn't even know you ate crab and lobster, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I see so many of these dudes in Dior jackets.
Yeah, and that's why they had to raise. They had to beg these dudes to come to work. It's jobs. They ham them every day, bro. They ham them. I watch it every day. When you see the police, do you feel safe? No, you feel like, oh, you could be legit. You don't feel safe, bro, and that needs to change, bro. But that won't change. You go to the suburbs. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It feels a lot safer out there, man. If you notice, I'm not far from too many suburbs. But if you go, I'm gonna say 5 miles from where I live at to be safe, the air quality is totally different. The grocery, we used to talk about this with my barber. The produce is different. The meat is different. You know what I'm saying? All the expiration for milk is different. Even coconut. I mean, what's the milk that people drink? Almond milk. All of the stuff is different, and that's why you pay. Look, you pay more to go out to the suburbs, but it all even up. Your insurance is cheaper. You ain't got to worry about nobody robbing and stealing. The meat and the food might be higher, but the quality of food is better. Death is cheap. When you talk about food, death is cheap. $1, a double cheeseburger costs you $1. A salad with a little bit of grilled, a regular salad with all veggie only costs you $6 compared to a cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Death is cheap, bro. And when you go out to the suburbs, you start to notice like the different quality. It's a different quality, bro. It definitely is. Everything is quality. The grass is different. The air is different. The neighbors is different.
But what
is different.
But what's lurking in suburbs is death as well, and that's the meth. That's where you see the meth people at, man.
Yeah, I mean that definitely depends. Like that would be per se down
out here
river.
Out here is heroin.
That would be
and pills.
Per way. That would be down river. That would be River Rouge, Trenton, Wyandotte, Taylor. Those are those type of areas, but. When you talk about
Suffolk County,
that type of stuff,
Suffolk County, Long Island is riddled.
When you talk about Southfield, that's a high population, black population in Southfield. Mm-hmm. You don't see that. Then if you go out to like Rail Oak and in Birmingham and stuff, but when you talk about them type of people, that's downriver. That's Melvindale, River Rouge. Where them people happen, but it's driving over here.
Yo, listen, in the 90s. HBO used to have a series. They had a series for a few years about black tar heroin and what it was doing across the United States. If y'all never seen that, check that out. When you go, see if you can find that on maybe Netflix or on YouTube or some shit. Yeah. So, man.
Yep, it ain't gonna. It's running through the white community rapid.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but that's what it's a problem.
It's not televised.
That's what they say is a problem.
But
they televise it out. They televise it out here.
They don't televise it out
That's
here.
when they hit Long
But that
Island.
go to show you that. But that go to show you that they gonna let white drug addicts just die. They don't give a shit. The U.S. government don't care about. No, they don't care about that. But you got black. I mean, you got black Democrats always talking that they think they giving. They talk about the crack era. Okay, fine. But when you talking about 2022, you got white folk, you got white politicians who don't give a. You got Narcan and all that stuff, Suboxone and all that stuff out here, but they gonna let them folks die, and they
casualty of war,
and they gonna clap about it, and they clapping about it.
Yep, casualty of war.
Working class and poor white folks, wealthy whites don't care. Never have.
No, they just and you gotta wonder. I wonder what the rehab is like for somebody that's on meth. Probably terrible because the rehab for heroin and crack is terrible. Because if you watch Godfather Harlem, it show his daughter, kind of getting off of heroin and trying in the Nation of Islam, trying to help her get off heroin and stuff. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And meth is way worse than heroin and crack, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you seen a crackhead, man? You still can see. You still meth. You smoke meth for a minute, the features are gone. The face is sunken in.
You look old. You look old.
Oh, quick, huh? All the meth heads in my neighborhood are white, bro.
Oh, I know.
And then they rotate. Like you might see one on the corner, then you might not see her until the wintertime, and then or back in the summertime, they rotate, bro. I don't know where they be going. I don't know. I've never seen a nigga come. I remember they came up to me like, to my car, you got that crack? I'm looking like, nigga, I don't slang, like get on. But I've never seen nobody say, I got that meth. You want some meth? I'm like, nigga, what? I mean, out my face with that, but yeah, nigga, you got that rock. I'm looking at that nigga like, hey, yo, get the fuck on. Yeah, be saying that shit. Look it on.
You can go to cities and you can talk to substance abuse counselors, and they will, and that. And they're 30, 20 years ago, 30, 25 years ago, you can go to some cities, and folks, substance abuse counselors will tell you, look, their groups that they have, they will have groups of heroin addicts, and they didn't look like you and me, and these folks have been doing heroin for 20, 25 years, die from it. The substance abuse counselors will tell you, I had a group of 10. I had 4 people die in the last, X amount of years.
Yeah, that's wild. It's just it's dangerous, bro. And they that shit will tear you up quick. He said, yeah, you got what's going on? You got that, but I was looking at that nigga like, what, nigga?
Yo, somebody did walk up to me. Somebody did come to me. Was like, you got that 100. Somebody walked up to me outside the bar. CJ was like, "You got that 100 rock?" I said,
I trust a crack. Look, I don't mind letting the crackhead cut my grab, and I ain't never seen a meth head ask to cut my grass.
No,
I just crackhead white boys to cut my grass, and I just see him in the street and shit, man. He be like, "Well, I messed up, man. I need some money. I have to hit him off some money, bro." He said, "I'll be back there by 12. By tomorrow." He used to be. I just wake up, my shit, she's cut, punctual. I'm mad that white boy gone. Once again, I ain't seen him. That boy's punctual. I do your shrug for like $5. Here, it go 20. You go 30. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I see him in the street, I look, bro, and I said, well, I'll front you, right? I front you the money. I front him the money, whatever. I still give him more money because he showed up and he did a good ass job. He did a good job. I hear, man, ain't nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bad heads, man, come on. Niggas just stand on the corner and all that, bro. Like I said, I'm about to get the hell up out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like some people say, they feel safer in their own community, bro. I feel them. You ever took some hood niggas to the suburbs to go grab something? Like, maybe some shoes you about to grab, and them niggas look real uneasy, bro. I was like, man, nigga, robbed us at gunpoint on the porch, and you was cool as a cucumber, laying the vinegar in the refrigerator. You take them niggas out to Sterling Heights, to the mall, Lakeside, take them out to niggas say I want to go to Somerset, man. Them niggas be shaking, bro. You ain't never took no hood niggas to like a little nice suburban party or your homie house, and them niggas look very uncomfortable, bro. They look very uncomfortable. I'm telling you, dude. I took niggas to I had to go to libraries to pick shit up or whatever. Them niggas don't do good. They better in the hood where they can spot the police lights and you know what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's the funniest shit you ever see, bro.
Fixed environment.
Yeah, fixed environment. They know what they and some people, some people literally ain't never left the neighborhood, bro. Some niggas, they might go east or west, but it's people that really ain't never been to Monroe or Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or been down south, and them dudes don't know how to operate, bro. Some dudes who ain't really that just knows their whole area, man. It's real. He said meth heads don't even have their tools to cut the at all. I ain't never sold it. Yep, and like I said before, bro, it's just gentrification, man. We brought that upon ourselves by not taking care of our community, bro. These dudes, I
Harlem,
remember I see people sell.
Yo, I don't know if you've been to Harlem. The last time you've been to, bro. Let me tell you something, CJ. Harlem is probably one of the whitest neighborhoods I've been to. It's whiter than where I live.
It was a Danish neighborhood, though.
Nah, I'm talking about
Harlem.
I mean,
but I'm just saying, originally it was it's Danish. It was a Danish neighborhood.
It was that shit is hipster.
But they said a hood in Charlotte. I think it's the West Side, whatever the black neighborhood. They said it's hipsters moving in there. It's happening everywhere.
I walked through Harlem a couple of years ago. And usually when I go to Harlem, I spend the night out there. I might go to the deli or something like that, get a coffee or, you know what I'm saying? Like get a little, I remember walking that morning, bro, and my friend now who used to live out there, he real successful. He in the record industry and all that. I remember we was walking, I see white people jogging and walking their dogs and sitting out. So I said, where are we at? He was like, bro, we uptown. I said, ain't no way this is uptown. This look like downtown Manhattan to me. Like Harlem is not Harlem no more. So,
but black people.
They done took all them brownstones, CJ, and that make me wish I was at least 20 years older because them shits. My pops, he made a mistake buying a house out here. I swear to God, out in Long Island, he should have bought a brownstone.
They get out there too. It takes some time. They get out there too, but yeah, man, that's what happens when you don't take care of your stuff, bro. And the kid, in the parents, man, don't teach the kids. I mean, even the Chinese, man, they don't make food like they used to make it. Real talk, the Chinese food from the 80s and the 90s don't taste nothing. Yeah. So it a lot, I know niggas that ain't got their parents that left them houses and they turned it into chargers, man. Take the house and bought a charger, they don't have nothing else to show for it. Real talk.
That's
real talk.
Yo, hold up. Yo, CJ, wait a minute. I know a dude whose grandmother had this big ass house in Northwest DC. And so he and grandma passed away, he get the house. This clown, he had at least enough, he listened long enough for somebody to say, we give you $600,000 for it. Dude.
He bought an Escalade, didn't he?
He bought an Escalade, he bought jewelry, hold up.
Accuracy,
see how I know.
How I know. Not just that. The man is, and the dude does not own a house today. He been apartment hopping. I mean, that money went so quick, dude. That money went so quick.
It's all about
what did Byron Allen? How much did he purchase the weather station for? Hold on.
Oh, you talking about AccuView Weather? I think it is.
It's like he probably purchased the Weather Channel for $300 million. He was on the breakfast. He said that ain't no money. He said that. He said that's not no money. He said that. He said that ain't no real money. People think it's money. It's not really a lot of money. And niggas' minds was blown, but he was telling the truth. That's not no real money.
No. Well, that's just like think about boxing. $1 billion in boxing is not a lot of money to some fighters. It's not. Some cats who had never made $1 million before. Okay, that's like, oh man, if they walked away with it. Teofimo Lopez said that after the Lomachenko fight, he only walked away with $600,000.
Gotta pay daddy, gotta pay a promotional fee, gotta pay taxes where you're fighting at, gotta pay taxes where you live at.
Pay your cut man.
Gotta pay a cut man something. Yeah. That's why they had no cut man, the real cut man the last time. Like, whatever. I seen people, daddies get 60% of the pie.
Hello, Kenny Ford.
It ain't who y'all think it is either. Yup. So ain't no real money, bro. When you break it all down. Then you might say you didn't take enough taxes out. You know, so it is. Let me get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. But he said where I'm from in Inglewood, California, you can see a lot more white folks than usual, especially since the Ram Stadium came up. That's how it is in downtown Detroit. When you see white people walking their dog, getting out the club 2 a.m., you dare not see a white person. When I was in my 20s down there, bro. Now you go down there with your lady, take the kids out to get something to eat. See 3, 4 in the morning, white people walking their dogs. It's happening everywhere. Peace.